Their new album's fucking. Well, the last one that came out was fucking great.
Is it? I didn't hear it yet.
And it's like 8 songs. It's not even.
Oh, I'll play it.
Limp Bizkit's new album?
Well, I mean,
even know they had one.
it came out.
Limp
2 years ago.
Bizkit, chocolate starfish, and the hot dog flavored water.
When they got a little weird on that one.
Dude, I remember I was singing "Did It All for the Nookie" when I was in 7th grade. My
Yeah.
mom was like, "Fucking what?"
Dude,
That album's why I fell off on them.
rock on a half.
Meanwhile, my brothers are like stealing
Significant other.
cars, like lighting fucking buildings on fire. I'm singing "Did It All for the Nookie." My mother's like, "What?"
It was awesome. Such a great.
Dude, $3 Bill, y'all, is a masterpiece of an album.
Yeah, it's very good.
Their first album, it's the masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
It's yes.
It is a good, it is a good
Masterpiece, like Master of Puppets, is a masterpiece.
I think it's a
It's
masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
In the new,
$3 Bill, y'all.
again, he's also like a gigantic new metal fan.
Yeah.
So like it's.
They didn't write the
understandable.
song, but
Dude, the
their
first love of my life was Metallica.
their rendition of Faith.
Dude,
is-
I had their first ever studio tape. It's called like "Jump in the Fire" or something like that.
Metallica.
Yeah, it was. I had a
I
cassette.
don't like their old shit like that. Like
No?
like the
That's like early
like
80s,
the super
no?
fast metal, like Garage Days and Kill 'Em All.
Yeah.
Not my flavor.
Yeah.
Not.
You like Kill 'Em All?
No, and I told my brothers that when I grow up.
But even their, what was the fucking Death Magnetic? Like they brought some shit back. They brought some of that back.
I can't do. new
Laz
Metallica.
sucks.
I can't
Laz
do-
is fucking terrible.
He's the
fucking
reason we.
hate him.
The reason
sucks.
everything is
Well-
on a subscription basis is because of Lars. Just so everyone needs a grasp on how
He
that
changed the
all
music
melted.
industry.
Beyond music, video, like everything is
He
because
was smart about it though.
Yeah, but
was
now,
smart about it.
now we don't. Oh, I'm getting rid of cable, and now you pay for 12 different subscription.
It equals
services.
about the
It
same.
costs,
and
it
all
costs
of
more than
and
cable.
all of that is because of Lars. Blame Lars for all of it.
He's just such
All
a
of it.
Well,
Every-
but we knew he sucked like in 2000.
the reason,
Oh, yeah.
The Napster
But still,
deal.
that's
Once
he
Napster went
created
down, Napster that whole lawsuit.
not wrong about
He
the
wasn't
Napster
wrong.
thing.
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
Yeah, they weren't making their money.
No, again,
The real issue is that
It
the
changed the industry,
Record
and it
labels
hurt-
weren't paying them enough money. Is really
that was what it came
That's
down
all
to.
it came
Is
down
that
to.
nobody was getting paid, and now streamers are fucked. So it doesn't matter what you really are doing. Okay, great. So now you change the industry for the better because now we can't download music illegally for free. We can still do
I
it.
can't fill
That's
my
how it
family's
looked back in
computer
the
with
day. But
viruses.
yeah,
Or,
exactly.
I
But
used to-
but now,
My dad, the computer's down again.
Oh
son.
my god.
that is the start.
What's
of
with the
of all
queue?
of that was
It was just the
Was
death of
Lars.
the music industry. Oh, I know. Yeah, he
Lars-
ruined it. And
Lars
he,
did all
he
that.
looked like such a bitch in the whole process. That was the issue.
because everyone just wanted their free music.
Because to the consumer, to the people that actually loved your music and were coming to your concerts, which are actually going to pay the bills, because touring is what's really paying the bills in most of the time when it comes to the music business.
Especially when they went overseas, bro. They were
Right.
having 150
Yeah.
people in
Record
a
sales
fucking
were
field.
always going to be the fucking thing that they were going to hold over you.
Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like if I wanted to download Two Girls in One Cup and give my computer whatever STD came along with that, I should be able to do that.
So were you the one guy
What a
that
wholesome
enjoyed Two
video.
Girls in One Cup? Like what?
No, the two girls enjoyed it too.
How old were we? How old were we all when that came out? What were we in high school still, right?
No, I was earlier than that. I feel like I was in like middle school.
I think I was in high school.
Yeah, but
I was
you're
definitely in
younger
high
than
school.
us.
I
think
am
that was high
aware.
school.
I'm 2 years younger than you.
I feel like I was a
old are
freshman.
So I'm 2
I'm
years
gonna be
younger than him.
36.
I'm fucking gonna be 40.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
be 40
that's what
in
I'm saying.
November?
I thought you were 38.
No, no, I'm
I'm
halfway
gonna be
to 40.
42. Everybody, shut up.
All right.
We're all 2
Nobody
years
said
apart.
you weren't older.
Yeah, we're all two. You're 38.
Just because you're clean shaven and looking 17
Just 'cause you
again.
shaved the top of your feet tonight.
Just shave the top.
Dude, are
That
you
was
are
my
you
joke.
are you
Just so
are
everyone
you
knows that was my joke.
are you just like going for
looking
Obi
at
next?
you
Like
in
why
disgust.
are you looking so young?
I'm trying to figure out whether or not you actually shaved your face.
Not the toes, just the tops.
Yo,
He
actually,
definitely shaved the
When
top
I
of his
showed up
feet.
at the restaurant, I asked Phil, I'm like, what happened to Mike's chin? Did he sell it? Where'd it
I go,
go?
dude. I go, don't tell. You're gonna ruin his night.
Mike, honestly, looking good, clean shaven.
Mike.
You look like you're ready. Anyway, guys, this is Up Late with Friends. I'm your boy Danny Jones. Pumped to be here. Little different setup. We're on the move today.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
This is cool.
It's
though.
on the move today,
Taking
but you
this
know
shit
what?
on the road.
Solid setup.
Dude, we take this wherever we want to go,
Thank
and
you,
we
Michael.
just make it work.
Let's sit right
Bernier,
here.
not Michael Ziccola.
Super happy to be here. We got Michael Ziccola, Phil Bentham, Frank Wolf, and we have Zach Remy as well in house, the New England dad. fucking happy to have this guy in here. He's tearing up the Boston comedy scene and taking social media by storm definitely over the last year, but definitely been working for a few years now, and pumped to see this kid friggin' take off.
And you know what? He's wholesome.
He's
a good wholesome guy.
You know what? Overall, and not just that, Minga Valley guy too. I mean, he's moved around, but
Minga Valley's Methuen, by the way. Don't be fucking disrespecting.
Yeah, we
Methuen.
don't. Methuen people don't like to associate it. With
oh
other
shit!
people.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
It's only Methuen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I offended you guys. I'm not from the Merrimack Valley.
You know what?
I'm not from the Merrimack Valley.
I feel like
didn't mean
most
to offend
Methuen
you.
kids call it just the Valley, unless you're talking to outside people.
And then you say
call
Minga
it.
Valley.
I hang out with enough Methuen
It's
kids.
just the
I've just
Valley.
referenced
Like,
it
that's
enough
all.
as
You should know
Minga
it's
Valley.
Ginzo Central.
I'm sorry. I've just hung out with you guys long enough to just associate the Merrimack Valley with Minga Valley. I'm sorry.
Well, you
That's my
fucked
fault.
up, didn't you?
That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I
Way to
made
go,
a mistake,
asshole.
guys. Anyway, Phil, great having you on the show, but get the fuck out of here.
I've been missing it, but
we got Zach
kicked out.
Remy, ready to fucking take the show over.
Here, let me wipe you off his seat, yeah?
Yeah, he had a mustache there before.
I did. Look at you. Look at you sitting. Look how
Oh,
comfy
nice throw and catch.
you look. Yeah. That's because we're athletic.
No, you need to be drinking the athletics there.
I do.
buddy.
I do.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's a non-alcoholic beer.
Good pitch. Anyway, what's happening, dude?
I think you look great with the beard.
No, I'm clean shaven too. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I
there's
didn't
nothing
see you
wrong with
with
that.
the beard,
I
but
just did my ass.
I'm like a male
Much
model.
younger.
I'm like the most beautiful man alive.
Hey, you're very hip with the glasses, and
No, he's got the style.
He's got a lot of
Yeah,
frames.
I don't have that.
Lot of
type
frames.
style.
You do.
I could never pull those glasses off.
But
I'd be on a
with
list.
these glasses.
Second
Yeah, with these
camera
glasses,
and
I like to go
microphone.
like this, like the people
Next
like.
week. No, seriously. Right
Yeah, but you're pulling it off. You know, like
I had a
would-
stash a little while ago. Yeah,
I would immediately be.
I
on
like
a-
the
some
stash.
type
yeah,
of-
stash, but it was starting to get
list.
food in it.
I mean, eventually you have to change up, right? And you're just a guy who always kind of changes his style. There's a day you'll come in and I'm thinking this guy is straight Guido. Then that you come in and I'm like, this guy just left Comic-Con. And then some days you'll come in and you just look like a fucking guy from the North Shore.
Cute little Irish boy.
Yeah. So I don't know what style I would even phrase you as realistically.
Yeah.
Other than gay.
Yep.
Gay is like this overarching theme for sure.
Yep.
What's the?
But
I'm definitely a little femmy.
A little?
Yeah.
You're femme.
Yeah.
Fem.
I'm definitely. You should see me at an antique shop. Whew. Fall in love.
There's one like right down
this
the
guy
corner.
has many houseplants, like that he takes care of. Like
I saw a stove one time at an
Yeah.
antique shop.
I'm
Changed my
also
life.
A big fan of antique shops.
They are fun for the right stuff though. Some is just like,
Yeah, like
old
what-
dumb
I'm a
shit.
big sign guy.
Signs
you like
are cool.
signs
so
are
you
great.
so you're into a niche of things. Like he just will buy knickknacks that are old.
Gotcha.
Like a piece of a wooden ship
Yeah.
that I'd,
That's weird.
I've never seen.
Just like a-
piece
You know what
of
I
wood.
think is
Dude.
cool is old ovens, like the old,
Dude, I'm
the
telling
old
you.
stoves.
Yes.
and they go for fucking
Yeah,
big
but like
money.
where do you
I think they're
put
cool.
where do you put an old stove?
In my
top
big
of your
ass
other
house that I
stove.
own.
Like I'm just saying, like if you have
a lot
you
of
have this
house
like
for an old stove.
elaborate fucking spot that you want to put this stove, great. But like Michael would buy an elaborate fucking stove to put in his
Dude,
apartment.
I swear to God, I have a fucking like an old iron furnace. It's not attached or hooked up to anything. It's just in my living room because I like how it looks.
That's how we heat the home.
And I love when there are people coming. That's how we heat the home. But people will come over and be like, "Oh wow, does this work?" I'm like, "There's not even a pipe attached to the wall."
That's what I mean.
Like,
That's what I mean. Like if it was functional, I'd be like, all right, well, so Michael has a good way to heat his home, and that makes sense. But you are just a guy who just likes to buy.
I like old
odds and
guns, too.
ends.
That's
Old
a
guns.
What if
wild piece
I like
of
new guns. What if I buy an?
I've never heard of.
What if I buy a
someone
stove
Dude,
and we
it's
just
just-
have it
it's
as a
like
background
I'll take a
piece
picture,
for
I'll
the
send it to you.
podcast?
Guns
We got multiple
make
combos
sense.
going
Yeah.
here. So
Feel
New
like mine's more
Hampshire guy
important.
now, though. So you're from Mass and now living in New Hampshire.
Give the whole background. Where
What's
you're born
going
and
on?
Raised,
I was born in Haverhill,
Born in Haverhill.
but I grew up in Kingston.
What's the bloodline?
Yeah, my grandfather's from Lynn.
That makes sense. All right, check it out.
What tribe are
Does
you
your
from?
family have any autoimmune diseases?
No, we're fucking stronger than that.
Yeah. Who's a mechanic? There's got to be one mechanic.
Carpenters and painters.
Yeah, there we go. That was my family. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so built on labor.
Yeah, that's right.
That one. Also, we're all addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The substance
Yeah,
abuse.
yeah.
That's the North
Blue
Shore.
collar family.
Blue collar family. All right, so that's good. That's good. All right, so started from Lynn, I guess, from the testicles, and then and then made your way to Haverhill.
Very long.
Birthed into Haverhill, and then now in New Hampshire, and you are the New England dad.
I guess so. Yeah.
So like that. So this whole
That's
whole
the reason.
persona started like when?
In 2021.
2021. So like
What a
Good
year.
growth.
no. That's not good
2021.
growth. That's incredible growth.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
That's incredible growth. That's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And we did see a lot of people come from that time period that just blew up. So
Yeah.
you caught a good wave.
Yeah.
You caught a good wave. But you put the fucking work in, dude. You said you were posting like 3-4 times a day doing this.
Yeah, for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So but that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing that you fucking that like. And so what are you at, like $160 ish?
Yep. On Instagram.
Fucking crushing, dude.
166, I believe.
And
What other formats do you use?
TikTok and Facebook, and I'm just starting.
Facebook's
YouTube.
amazing that you actually
What's
have as
your-
many followers as you do.
MySpace.
Is your TikTok big too, or
I'm
I don't do
like
TikTok? Everyone yells
60.
at me. I don't fucking do TikTok.
Best fucking app there is.
I'm like 60K
Fuck
on
China.
TikTok,
You're
but
upsetting
I'm
Phil.
growing.
This is from China with a Chinese phone.
And then Facebook like 50K.
But
From
but
Korea.
but 50K on Facebook, like you're getting a different niche that most of us aren't even getting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's funny. I feel like a lot of people want you to have a Facebook following in some sense because it's like older people still use
Sure,
Facebook.
yeah.
They
so
do.
They're the people that are going out and spending money, you know? So it's
100%.
like- so in like the comedy world, like I feel like having
Yeah.
a following on Facebook's kind of a
I mean, our demographic
That's a
is
big
still-
thing in our demographic.
is
it
older,
the
though.
older, which is good.
That's
Definitely.
and you can put ads on it.
Hey.
And it works different.
For us, it actually works because we do have an older crowd that actually watches us. It's pretty much like 25 to 45 that really give a shit about what
And
we have to say.
my mother.
Nice.
Well, your mother
She's our
loves
number
us.
one
Sure, she's a
commenter.
lovely lady.
She has the weirdest shit too.
Says she that honestly
No, she didn't.
I think she did.
What?
I think she said some shit.
I'll talk to her.
did she?
She's always like,
No,
"Did
she
you
didn't.
shower today, Michael?"
Yeah. No, she said something like, she said something about fucking genitals or something. I go,
Your mom?
yeah, I'm like, Cheryl, what the fuck are you talking about?
You call your mother Cheryl?
Only when she does shit like that.
That's disrespectful.
That's not how a mother behaves.
Your
I
mom?
can't imagine calling my mom by her first
No,
name.
I would never. I could never ever. I also don't think my mother also definitely would not mention anything about genitals on our
She
page.
hates it when I call. I don't call her Cheryl. I go,
my mom
Sha.
probably would.
What?
My mom probably
Probably
would say
not
something
on the Facebook or the Instagram.
you never. My mom would be like, "I thought I was messaging you."
I would just
You
avoid
weren't.
talking to my mom before I called her by her first name.
Or you still have a full time job?
I was a teacher for 12 years.
Oof.
Yeah, elementary
grade?
school.
Okay. Yep.
What school?
Salem, Mass, mostly. But I did like Lawrence, Washington, D.C., and Gloucester too.
Where in Lawrence?
The middle school and then like a kindergarten somewhere. I can't remember, but
You know when you hold
One
chalk,
of
does
the
it make your
middle
teeth feel
schools.
weird?
It makes me feel weird.
Chalk?
chalk.
Yeah, you ever
Holding
write-
it and then
Were
writing.
you one of those?
Chalk's terrible. We didn't really have chalk anymore because all the schools have whiteboards.
I feel like
Yeah,
even
yeah.
when we were in
Yeah,
high school, they had
yeah.
whiteboards.
I love how I love how-
Speak for
I
me.
love
No, I didn't have walls.
I love how you're
Hey,
trying
you
to
didn't have
connect
walls.
on a physical level.
Did you guys ever get like privileged
Yeah,
enough to
chalk
stand
sucks.
up and clean the
Dude, slap
chalkboard
the fucking
with water?
erasers, dude.
With the sponge?
Terrible.
Yeah.
I almost hated that more.
Oh, yeah.
Wiping the
But
chalkboard
at the
was the
same
worst
time,
because I don't.
better-
it
a
hurts my
better
ears.
time.
It makes
A better time.
Yeah.
But no, you guys
better
never
time.
got like called up to like wash the the chalkboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved it.
Dude, let me tell you this quick little story.
This ain't gonna be quick
It's
or
going to be
little.
quick. You know how
It'll be
like
a story.
on chalkboards they have like the metal
Yeah.
like ledge?
Yeah.
With the whole Z eraser.
Dude, this girl one time, I was in like 5th to 6th grade. She runs in, slips on the floor, dude, and her hand and arm hit the edge of
Ooh.
the dude. There was
Slice it
skin.
open.
Oh my god.
There was skin on the metal ledge.
Oh
And
my
her arm
god.
was just torn open, and she was like in fucking shock, dude. I'll never forget it. It looked like
wild.
fucking.
What was that?
I think I was at Timony.
Timony.
Yeah.
I forgot you
My
visited.
my
Yeah,
mother-in-law was a teacher at
That's where I
Timony.
went to I went to. Who was your mother-in-law?
I don't. Cindy Nugent. I don't. She.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think
Ted's
she
wife.
was probably after you.
I graduated. I left the Timony in '99.
Yeah. I
2000.
think she was at. She only taught. She taught there for like the last 10 years of her career. But yeah, Timony.
Yeah, Timony.
You're not
I went
related to any
CGS.
Frasers.
What's that?
Frasers, no last name Frasers.
No.
He reminds me of Neil Frazier.
I know. That's why.
To a T.
Look and
Everything.
everything.
The way
That's
he
why I'm
talks,
saying
everything.
that.
Yeah.
And there's a Methuen
Shout out
relation.
to little Neil.
I just saw him.
Sorry to say little
I
Neil.
saw him like a
bad.
month ago.
It is fun.
Up in
The chalk thing's funny though.
Oh,
that
makes my
that make a
fucking
funny
back
bit.
molars
It's like no
grind.
one will ever clap.
Yeah, it's not
clap
a thing anymore.
erasers
It's not
anymore.
a thing. Yep, not a
God.
thing.
You know.
We're just old
I
now.
was
We
just
used to walk.
smelling the markers.
We used to walk outside once a week
Yeah,
and
it's-
clap erasers.
yeah.
That was actually a fun little job.
Well, I got you out of class. Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. I'd do anything to get out of class. Anything I could do.
Oh, fucking.
Anything.
Bathroom
I could
pass.
Do.
Can I go to the bathroom,
yeah,
please?
yeah.
Again, Mr. Beth? Yeah, yep, I got to really
Yeah,
pee again.
yeah.
Yep, gone.
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes, another teacher's bringing me back like, is Mr.
That
Beth
might
supposed
be.
to be here? I'm
That
like,
might be why I'm so open about my bathroom activities. Because back
No,
in the day,
no,
I would.
you have
I
a
would
weird-
just. No, I would tell. No,
You
I'm
have a weird
saying
pooping thing.
I would tell teachers straight up. I'm like, yeah, I got to shit. Because if you're telling a teacher
Bro,
that
if I
you
was
got
your
to
teacher, I
shit,
would've
they're
punched
like,
you
all right,
right
he's got to
before that.
shit. Like,
Frank,
what
are
am I
you one of
gonna do?
those you take all your clothes off to poop?
No. No, I leave my socks on. Always leave my socks on.
You drop your pants all the way to your ankles and pee in the urinal.
He just goes to right here, put his pants right to his knee.
I think it was. I think it was George. I think George got naked.
No, it was George. He got naked.
George,
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, we're still on a path here.
It is
We
a
keep
nice
getting-
environment.
Where do you like to shit?
Best sitcom?
Hold on.
Seinfeld?
At home, if possible.
Ah,
Wait,
yeah.
we're still on a path here. So you used to teach 2021.
Yeah, so
COVID.
we're on the
Did
path.
did COVID have something to do with you
Yeah.
switching?
Oh yeah, it had to do with like every change basically.
Yeah.
First came me staying home. The kids' daycare kind of got fucked up, and yeah, so we had 2 kids and just ended up staying home.
We were
and-
probably also just sick of paying for that because that's
yeah. It
ridiculous.
was about like even and. Yeah, we had been together for a long time, and it was kind of like always like something we talked about, like me staying home with the kids, like when they were young.
Yeah.
And we kind of like didn't do it at first, and then just like pulled the trigger. We kind of didn't do it because like I felt like I was like getting judged a little bit,
Sure,
because we all come from like the same background, so it's like it's not like the norm, It's like I grew up pretty, my parents certainly couldn't afford to like stay home. Like both my parents
same.
worked and stuff.
My mother
but-
smoked in the house.
Yeah,
My mother would go to his house
say
to smoke.
to say the least. So it's like, yeah. So we're lucky to be able to do it, and yeah, it's cool.
A lot.
Michael
I'm
could care less
smoked
what
in
the
the house.
fuck you're saying.
I-
What he knows
yeah.
is what he said is a little funny, so he's riding with you.
Yeah.
Wait, so strictly right now is online presence and you got your stand up thing going,
Yeah.
and that's where we're riding. And he might be doing some stand up later tonight, even though this is
Unreal.
up late with friends. He's gonna be up even later with no friends.
There'll be
unless
people
we
there.
show up.
Yeah?
I have a secret.
Yeah, it'll
to tell
probably be a
everybody, but I
full.
won't
Yeah,
off
it's
the air.
usually a full room up there. Actually.
No, dude. Really?
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what?
It's like the only mic in New Hampshire, really. So
At Strange Brew.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's doing open mic.
Oh yeah, he said it tonight. Yeah,
Yeah.
12:30.
My buddy Matt Davis works there, I think, and
Davis.
he believes that he's a wizard.
incredible. There's a
Your
lot
buddy?
of wizards in New Hampshire. I feel like
Half cat, half
There's a lot
wizard.
of wizards in New Hampshire.
I'll tell you. There used to be in Kingston on the you guys know Kingston and all.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
ever
yeah.
drive through there? There's like the plains there.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There used to be like some type of wizardry going on there.
Some lopping.
I don't know what was happening, but they'd be in the plains like with swords and stuff.
The foam swords.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Harping?
Lopping, and they throw sandbags
I'm
at each
so-
other.
guys.
They throw different colored sandbags at each other, and they
Yeah, but are you
represent.
referencing like Wiccan people like doing seances
No,
and
no,
shit?
no.
Or
He's
you
talking
saying-
about what he's
okay,
talking
yeah,
about.
that I
They're
believe.
knights.
Okay. Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm from where I'm from.
yeah. Bro, you are not far from Kingston, New Hampshire.
Methuen?
Oh, well,
20
you live in
minutes.
Plastow.
I'm not from fucking
Okay,
Plastow.
you live close to it.
Methuen and Plastow aren't that far from each other.
Yeah,
They're 20 minutes.
exaggerated.
I know, but I'm saying they're like.
Compton borders fucking almost Beverly Hills or Burbank.
No one cares about
But
California.
you get what I'm saying?
America does not care about California. As a
up,
whole.
Frank. Honestly, it's the best state.
It's gonna break off soon. just
Politically, it's
float
a
into the ocean.
nightmare. But everything else, it's
It is everything. There's a
best
lot of
state.
beautiful stuff.
LA is great.
I'm gonna be there next month. I'm gonna.
selling cancer to people.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be there next
Congrats.
month, too.
You are?
What are you doing?
Going
He's
to-
selling cigarettes.
going to
I gotta be there.
Disneyland.
I gotta be there for work. I'm gonna be in Santa Monica next month.
That's a great area, man.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be right by the beach, boy.
Boy.
Great
I'm
tacos.
staying at the pier
Great
side.
tacos out
My
there.
brother-in-law is from Gardena, which is super posh. It's a joke.
I don't know shit about
It's next door to Compton.
Yeah, I don't
Literally,
know. I don't know anything about California.
do meet some
I know what
really-
I know, but I've never been.
Like the flavor
Really
of
unique
California, I
individuals.
feel, is unmatched with the rest of the United States. Like you have phenomenal food, phenomenal, scenery, beaches, water, money,
16 different
fucking
Spider-Men
camping, everything. You know what I mean?
on
It's
Hollywood
just-
Boulevard.
Unfortunately, politically, it's just an absolute shit show.
Hollywood Boulevard's a fucking
ruins it,
disaster.
man.
That place is fucking-
Unfortunately, the whole state smells like piss.
It does, yeah.
No, it doesn't.
A lot of
Oh,
Rambos.
They have
Not even close.
more human shit on the
just
ground than
fucking-
any other
Yeah,
state.
dude. Maybe
Just
in
the
some-
coast.
You're going per capita. You know what I mean? Like you're going.
I
Dude, my
literally,
cousin lives in Topanga, and it's like nothing like.
I live
what
in
you see.
Corey Matthews.
I honestly, I was waiting for it. He said that. I was like, boy meets world. I saw.
How you gonna say Topanga and not wait for? Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's the only
So
other
is
Topanga you've
so
ever
isn't
heard of.
Rancho Cucamonga? That's also a town, but it's not like
Topanga,
in conversation
right?
very normally.
I was at a taco
Yo,
stand.
shout out Jake Shore, who was just at what's that WrestleMania, and he sat right next to Topanga
That was cool.
and had some video or photos with her.
You do watch WrestleMania, don't you?
No, I
And he was
watched
wearing
Jake Shore, our
shiny
good
pants.
friend,
I don't know who Jake Shore is.
the DJ. It was before you were on the show. Back when the show was good.
Oh, was it good? Nope. You want me to fucking get going on that?
That was great. That was
No,
great.
Jake Shore is great. You'll meet him at some point.
That was great.
The issue is he doesn't live up here anymore. Jake, we miss you.
Yeah, we gotta get to Miami.
Guys, hands up. I'm dying to tell you all this news. Hands up.
Phil has a comedy club opening. What's today's date?
No, I don't.
Fuck, I was just trying to guess
Why didn't you let
things.
him say it anyway?
I don't know. I was trying
Can
to.
Phil tell
No,
it?
I don't know that.
Can
I
Phil
was
tell
just trying
the
to guess.
secret he
I was
wanted
trying
to
to
tell?
vibe off of what.
So are we cutting this? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to be out there
All
in the
right.
public.
So when someone says,
I already explained
it's
it.
Really, okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Wait,
public.
why?
Got it. So yeah. So
I'm the new owner of the 978 Lounge in downtown Haverhill.
you bought it?
I took it over.
Really?
The chit chat, old chit chat.
Uh-huh.
That makes
Wait, so
way
what's
more sense. Can you
Giving
not
up on Zelensky's thing?
No, that's Ashley's thing. This is my own thing.
You're a psycho.
Yes. Yeah.
Liquor only, no food, stage, comedy night,
music.
live DJs, live acoustic. Probably Wednesday.
Comedy needs
Wednesday.
to be,
Oh, fuck yeah.
comedy you need to figure out
All day.
how
I
you're gonna
signed
do-
my lease on Tuesday.
'cause you need,
All done.
You need to
Bring
be
the DJ, bring the live. No, that's what we need to do there. Is we need the whole point of the show always was a live show.
Guys, I've been dying
live
to get
show
this out
with
there.
A DJ or a house band.
It's been in the works for 4 weeks.
House band.
I already
You
posted
can-
about it on
no,
Instagram.
we're
That's
doing
big.
it. We're
4 weeks.
fucking
That's
doing
big.
it.
4
Doing
weeks.
it.
There's stipulations in what I can and can't do, which
Because
I'm
the
more
last
than
guy-
more than okay with because I don't want to be any part of it
the
anymore.
What'd they say,
last
no
guy
stabbings?
Couldn't have a DJ because he fucked up so bad.
Well, this guy tried to tell me no DJ. He's the owner of the building, but I'm taking over. It's turnkey, or else I wouldn't do it.
You get
You've already been
upstairs, too?
established in your spot.
Do you get upstairs too?
I don't want it. No, I
Okay.
don't want it.
I'm just asking.
No, I don't want it. Like I mentioned you and I mentioned Dan Sky, and he was like, "I'm more than okay with shit like that." What I do not want to do, and what I won't do, is obviously the ghetto DJs. And I will not have heavy metal nights. I'm not going to do it.
God damn it.
And my brother Frank is going to be dying inside because my brother Frank's bands have been there for.
Oh yeah,
Why does he
I've
not
played
like
that
the
room
heavy
1,000
metal
times.
It just brings shit. It's not. It's. Just
I guess it
brings shit.
deters other people.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like when
That
people are
makes
like,
sense.
"Why don't you have trivia here?" I'm like, because just the trivia people show up.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
So I had to.
The
Get that
only
figured
person that
That's
gets away
awesome.
with trivia is Casablanca.
Yeah, you
I don't know
can
how
do
they
It's
do it.
just
Not for
only
me.
brings the trivia people.
They're like,
All right.
Get
Get
out
back.
yourself.
Get
Back
back
to it.
on.
I did
yeah.
that off there.
I'm proud of you, kid.
Salute.
Perfect.
Dan, I
Guys,
need a beer.
Dan, do you want to come back in? Do you want me to step off for
Dan,
a few minutes?
Dan, jump in. Take your seat back.
No, no, you're.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
All right. So when you first started doing your social media presence, how long did it take you to really start getting some recognition? Of like you were saying you were doing 3-4 times a day.
Yeah. When did the snowball?
When did
turn
it
into
pick up? Like, wow, this is like motivating now to go. I'm really catching on here. Let me keep doing this. Did it take a long
2
time?
years.
Took 2 years to really get going.
I was telling him I was at probably like 20K
Yeah,
at 2 years.
like kind of stuck there.
For like for a little while. But like 20K is good. you
That's
know?
good for sure, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
165 or whatever you're at now. You
and
know what I
then
mean?
like at like 2.5, 3 years, I like started blowing up
So was there like a
on Instagram.
was there a
anyway.
certain video that made you just kind of take off?
The Connecticut videos where I was like,
I
like
know.
the NSYNC,
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yes,
the
I saw
NSYNC
those.
videos,
Yeah.
Those did well
Yeah.
at first, and then there's like a few videos. There's a video where I talked about cranberry picking. Have you guys seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Though that did well. So like I do like you
Shitting
know,
on it, or what was the video about?
It was.
I just
it
need
was
to
just
see it, I
like
guess,
basically like. So I do basically like 3 types of videos. Like I'll do like trends, and then I'll do like, I'll talk about like topical things. So that video was like talking about like, it was like kind of like a stitch with another video talking about cranberry picking.
Sure,
but,
yeah.
that video is like my most views.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
How many
So,
views
but
does that
that's the
video
type of shit I
Is it in
want
the
you guys
millions?
to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the millions?
Yeah. It has 100,000 likes.
But that's the stuff you guys can do
crazy, the,
for Up Late with Friends. It's so easy. Like if you could do Stitch videos where you're just like putting that into the algorithm where you're just making those, right? Like reaction video, boom. And then you just say what you got to say from your phone real fucking quick. And
Yeah.
you can send that out. Great. That helps us big time. And like, it's not hard for you to make. You have your phone and that's it.
I know a kid, a
Frank raised his hand,
comedian.
so I raised mine.
Oh.
No, it was just,
But I'm saying
Yeah,
like
we
that
can
type of
cut it.
stuff.
That doesn't need
or
to be
you
in the
guys
podcast,
do.
yeah.
No, not even. I'm saying like that shit's important. Like,
Like,
anyway, whatever.
I know a kid, a comedian from North Carolina that only did basically stitches and rants, like just like selfie videos, and grew
And blew
like
up?
50,000 within a year.
Wild.
Just
Did you
because
do-
he was doing them doing them every day.
Were you
Yeah.
doing any ads in this growth process? Or is it-
Yeah,
I don't know if you want
now
to
I
talk
do
about that,
ads.
but yeah.
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 I mean,
Were
you'd
you
be-
in the beginning,
you'd
like
be
those
dumb
first
to
2
not
years?
do ads. It's no different than people paying for
we do
advertisements on TV.
minimal dollar spends, and we get
Yeah.
good fucking growth from it.
Yeah,
so-
I don't do any like boosts on my posts.
Sure.
But I do. Yeah, I do like brand partnerships.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I've just never done. I didn't really like. I'm
Why
not.
not? Why
I'm
not do the boost? Why
I'm
not do
not
the
like
boost?
super computer savvy, to be honest with you. Like I was kind of just doing it for fun for a while.
Yeah.
And then like after a while, I just like was at a point where I felt like I didn't need to, so I just like never did. But
So now that you kind of made wherever, you know what I mean, like where you are now,
yeah,
like what do you think your average like views / likes are when you're gonna post a video tomorrow?
Yeah.
Do you think you have a comfortable enough following where you're like, I'm happy with what is, out there? The views you're
Like
getting,
your natural
the likes you're
views,
getting,
like-
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Without
and-
spending money on it.
yeah.
What would you say your average,
On
likes
like
are or
on
views
like
are?
on like a normal video that does well for me.
Yeah.
I'm getting like 100,000 views.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
man.
that's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I told you, I looked you up today and I saw
It's really good.
I had like 400 mutual friends that were following you. I'm
Yeah,
like,
nice.
wow, where have I
That's
been?
great.
Yeah.
I did the same, and I
think it's-
unfollowed all of them.
And you're saying
Yeah,
you
I
posted
unfollowed.
less too, from what you're saying too. Like in the last few years, as
you
you've
followed
grown.
someone else?
Wait, you're
Yeah,
following this guy?
and-
Or unfollowed.
And like it's funny because like hearing you, I mean, yeah. I
does
don't
that
think
really
I
work?
actually
How does
do
that-
that.
how does that work, though? Because, like-
unfollow people because they're following. Yeah, that's not whatever.
he didn't even catch on what you said.
I totally knew you were joking. yeah.
But no, but like, how does that even work? Because like, obviously, to get to where you were posting like a madman. But like now, you're going more
Well,
like
my fear now is that like I'll annoy
Overdo
my yeah
People
and
just going
Your
like this.
base that
and I
enjoys
have,
what you do.
and I have a big following, so it's like I don't want people to mute me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like be like,
Yeah.
I want to follow this guy, but I'm gonna mute his stories and like mute his posts because like I just see too
So
much.
how do you prevent
'Cause
that? What do you do?
I just post
Like, do you have a
quality over
quantity.
quantity.
yeah?
You
So
know,
do you
like-
have like a regimen of like, all right, so today's Monday, maybe I'm gonna make a new
Not at
video
all.
and post twice this week, or
No, not really. I mean, like I want to post. Ideally, like I would love to post once a day, like that. But like at this point, I'm also like, if I don't post, like my video from yesterday is like still getting a lot of traction. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
you
That was
know.
one of the town name ones.
Yeah. So. Yeah, at this point it's kind of nice because I can like be like, all right,
so if it gets the traction, you just
I
stay
can
put,
kind
you
of-
just let it ride its out, ride
a
its
little
wave.
bit, yeah.
But that's
And there's
obviously been
certain-
my philosophy the whole time. Because like we're on a podcast, so like there's only so much
Yeah, we're a show.
I can post
Yeah.
from the show regularly.
Yeah.
So like for me to post 10
That's
clips,
why we
I could
talk
post
about
100
doing
clips
reaction
of the show,
videos
but that
and-
would be stupid. It just wouldn't. Like I could go on some freaking fake
Well, if they
editor.
were
People would be
good.
like,
They'd be like, make 100 clips from this fucking show, and they'd
yeah.
do that, but that's not good.
yeah,
If
yeah,
it,
I
yeah.
agree.
If they
I
are
agree.
if the
If
clips
it's
are
good,
funny,
it's
it
good.
works. Yeah, if it's funny, it's funny.
There's some weeks that there's,
And there's-
30 fucking clips, and then there's some weeks that there's 7, and I do that.
That's like Andrew Schultz, right? Like he blew up from all of the clips from his podcast.
Yeah.
And then, well, that's a lie. I lied completely.
Well, he's a comedian.
Because, well, no, not even his comedy stuff.
His
He was the
YouTube
king of
clips.
turn your phone sideways. He was the guy during COVID that got people to turn their phone sideways
Yeah.
to watch him do a fucking minute and a half rant about whatever.
Do we really think he's that
those-
funny? I don't think he's that.
I think Schultz is pretty
his
funny.
dude, his written
He's
jokes are fucking
Yeah.
on point. Like,
Yeah, I think it's
they're
pretty
good.
funny.
I like,
he's
I like Shane Gillis
topical.
more than I like him.
Shane's hilarious.
Yeah.
Shane's situationally funny.
Yeah,
which is
that's
like
what
the funny I
That's what
think I
like.
am.
Yeah, that's
And I think Andrew can be situationally funny.
very-
but
very
his
technical,
his
though.
written is fucking fire.
I'll
'Cause
tell
he'll
you,
go over all these
anyone that
topical
can
things.
write. Did you see his latest special?
no, I haven't. I'll give it a chance.
Gillis?
No,
No,
Andrew
Andrew
Schultz.
Schultz.
So his latest special is an hour solely on him and his wife going through like in vitro fertilization. And I'll tell you, anybody that can write like 45 minutes on
One
coming
topic.
into
on
a cup.
specific
Yeah.
No, he's talking about masturbating. Like,
Yeah.
and like as like a rule
Frank's so happy right now.
in
we're talking about
comedy.
dicks.
I have like 5
Most
hours
people
on it.
cannot get away with talking about masturbating for too long because the audience is looking at you and they're visualizing that. And they're like, I don't want to listen to this anymore. He talks about it and it's fucking funny.
And it's funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
I watched it.
Frank's also good at talking about masturbating. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
Frank's like,
shit
this
on
is
me.
my specialty.
They shit on me for the topic.
good at
They shit on me for the topic, but what I say is funny. So
No,
like,
first of all,
topic?
I only shit on you because it's funny to shit
they
on you,
also
but
hate
still,
the
you're
child trafficking jokes that I do all the time.
What I'm
also-
trying to say is at the end of the day, Andrew Schultz
laugh.
and Shane Gillis both at the top of their game.
Yeah,
So,
yes,
like,
agreed.
I
man.
prefer Shane.
They're both
Gillis.
selling
Like when
out
I watch clips of
arenas.
both of them, like I gravitate more to Shane Gillis. I feel like he's more of a
He's
natural.
He's the guy you want to
just,
go
like,
have a
goofy,
beer with so
like,
much.
Kind of like, you know what I mean? Like
Andrew Schultz definitely might think he's too good to hang out with you, where Shane Gillis looks like a guy who probably would have a Bud
but
Light
I do
with
like
you.
when I see Andrew.
I like Schultz because
I-
he has that like attitude like
He
we
does.
have. You
He
know,
does.
like
I like
he's
seeing him on
that
podcasts.
that
I like seeing him
northeast. Like
talk, and
I'm
he
better.
has
that-
I like the
Yeah.
I'm better
Yeah,
than
he
you.
has that-
I, first of all,
It's like-
I like Andrew Schultz. I just think he might be better than us. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
fuck him.
That's just a
he's good.
but
Hey,
it
Schultz,
is-
fuck
but it-
you.
what
No,
is-
dude,
what
dude,
he's
he
referencing
sold
is-
out Madison Square Garden.
Dan, that
Hey
what
Schultz,
he's
fuck you again.
Just saying, you sell out Madison
What-
Square Garden, you're doing pretty fucking good, dude. You're doing pretty fucking good.
Schultz, we love you.
It's pretty good.
No, we
what he's
don't.
referencing is, and we've talked about this before, is like
Okay.
the New England mentality of like, dude, we are dickheads. We are all fucking assholes.
Yeah, but we're also the nicest people at the same time.
Yeah, as long as you're not a fucking loser
Yankees
pussy.
fan.
So what I always tell people,
Yeah, or that.
what I always tell people of who we are up here, like I use this line all the time. We are a mirror. Okay? If you are giving us a certain energy or dickheadedness or whatever,
Fuck
you're gonna
you.
feel it
Fuck
10
you.
times more.
It's gonna be bad.
And if the reason why I'm acting the way I'm acting is because you fucking made me act this way.
Yeah.
That's who New England people are.
But that's also why everyone loves us around the country when we go anywhere.
because we're real.
There's also
We're
the
real.
fucking the adverse of
Someone's not
just,
gonna be like, "Fuck you." We're like, "Have a
People
great
love
day."
us around the country because
Like-
we're better than them.
what he's saying.
Touche.
That's true.
we are better than you.
People like people that are better than them.
The funniest.
Amongst your
Michael,
good
can you
friends,
roll me a beer,
you
please?
shit on each other, right? I don't think like yes, other people do that throughout the country, but we do it a lot more aggressively. Like you can walk up to your best friend and be like, "You're a fucking loser," blah blah blah, and like that's like a nice greeting.
And in fact,
like, hello,
if
how
you
are
don't, you're kind of weird.
Yeah, that's the. Why didn't you make fun of me when I saw you? Yeah, like
Comfortable.
that's awkward.
Yeah.
Like, why are you being so nice? Like,
Yeah.
is something wrong?
It happens.
Is your dad dying? Yeah. No, he's already dead.
You're like definitely liberal. Like
So when I was like 20 or 21, I went to Hawaii for like 8 months.
It's pronounced Hawaii.
Shut the fuck up. You thought they were
My fault.
fucking Samoans, buddy. Shut up.
They're Polynesian.
Said who?
Thanks for the beer.
I've
Fucking
never
loser.
been
Give me another
with
beer,
people
please,
that have
'cause
spent so much
Frank
time
is wrong,
talking
and I
about
was taking my
Hawaii.
I'm not
even- I just opened
it's the first for me, honestly.
You're getting me that. But there was some people in Hawaii that were so friendly
Hawaii.
and so nice that I was like sketched out by it. I'm like, these people are gonna try to take
There,
my
well,
shit.
so there's a difference between like
So people are like, what is wrong
there's
with you?
some. Okay,
Why are you on guard? I'm like,
if they're being so nice that you think that they're going to rob you, that's not you. They might look threatening from the start.
no, but you know what I mean? Like, we're not like that here. We're not.
No, if someone's going to rob you,
Like,
probably-
if someone's
probably
like in
no.
trouble, we're the first people to help.
yes.
But we're not just naturally just like, hey, how are you? I don't know. Maybe in Newburyport we are. I don't know. I'm not. You know what I mean?
I hate this town.
Phil, you're pretty nice. I see a lot of people that you don't know walk into your business, and you're pretty nice.
That's his restaurant.
Kind of have to be.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's his restaurant.
I didn't say you're gonna do that in fucking
But-
in your house.
I don't know.
I will
a lot
definitely
of-
punch someone in the face
I've seen that too.
outside.
Phil's never been in a fight his entire life.
I don't know a lot of areas in New England though that like
Just kidding.
as an outsider, you're not given kind of like a dirty, like if you know people,
No, you're like,
like
who the
in
fuck
my
is this?
town up in New Hampshire, everybody's friendly, like kind of like if they've like, everybody
You sound like
waves
you
to
live where the Aryan Brotherhood
No,
thrives.
but everyone's waves to each other and stuff. Same thing in Mass, though. I feel like. Let's not take it too far. I feel like it's the same shit.
That was funny.
That was funny. That was good.
Just how we do it.
That was pretty fucking good.
Part of a more friendlier area.
No, you're not. You
Nice
scumbag.
people
I
up
feel
here.
like there's towns in Mass, like Beverly was like that. Like we lived in Beverly for a second, and like, I feel like it was.
Well, I
like
don't
a
have that
say
much
hi to
money, dude.
you
We're not that
sort of
white
town.
here, bud. We're not that white.
I don't know.
Mass has a like, dude, the North Shore and the South Shore.
Yeah.
Like even our accents are different. Like we
Yeah.
don't talk the same. Like
No,
I don't know.
Yeah.
it's
War.
It is.
not that they're not that it's necessarily. I guess the age gap is different too. Because I feel like when I was a kid, like going to Boston at 21, like it was a thing. Like, oh, you're from the South Shore. Like you immediately just don't like.
Well, no, but I didn't like
you
the
know?
town directly next to me just because they were the town next to
That
me.
was more of a high
Like,
school
I'm
thing
gonna
to me.
play you in football this year, and I fucking hate you.
I hate you.
So when I see you at the movie theater, I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, that was a high school thing.
The
You
loop,
know what I mean? It just is what it was. That's-
the loop part.
Yeah, the
You know what I
loop,
mean?
baby.
Like,
he knows. He knows.
some bad was gonna happen.
I love it.
Just that's how it was.
We got in a fight in that Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The loop.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
fought
It
us.
was McDonald's.
Could have been.
No, it's Wendy's. In the
No,
loop.
Wendy's at the loop. Fuck you talking
Saying
about?
Haverhill was the McDonald's. Right next to
Yes,
it.
yes,
That's
yep.
where shit went down.
Yeah,
Our fights in
yeah.
Medina was always at Milk Street Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary. You pull up there, there's 400 kids there waiting for a ball.
Somebody has a
We just stand here after school because it's gonna happen.
See, I'm totally great. It's just like fighting right away. Like, oh, if something's gonna pop off, I'm in.
Yeah.
But if driving to a destination fight,
Yeah.
bro, my anxiety would be through the roof.
No.
you're
I was
building
always
it up
like,
the
oh,
whole
I saw you
time.
in
You're building it
school,
up.
so
you
you
pull
getting it in the hallway.
You pull in, there's 400 kids there. Like, see what you got. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's why I would just show up and just start stabbing everybody.
Yeah, okay. You went to the marsh. You didn't have to stab anybody.
the plastic shit.
yeah, I never stabbed anyone.
You actually saved somebody that was getting stabbed, right?
This is actually a real story. Yeah.
Well, one of them died.
One of
Yeah,
them
but you
died, but you
knocked
saved
the
the
guy
other.
out, didn't
But
you?
you knocked the guy out, right?
I knocked the guy out.
Yeah. So can you? It's been long enough. You can say the
I don't
story.
like talking about it.
I need to hear the
Grow
story.
up. What are you, in Vietnam?
I need to hear the
No,
story.
The dude that's in
Fucking-
the dude that's in
can't speak
prison
of
for
this.
life was in MS-13, Dan.
Okay. All right.
Well,
fair
And
he's
they
in
told
El
me-
Salvador
All right,
now,
fair
I'm
enough.
sure.
Yeah,
Alright, fair enough.
hopefully. No,
You know what
he's
I did in those tunnels?
he's in prison for life in
That's fair
America.
enough. We'll cut that.
You think the
out. We'll cut
MS-13? No, don't cut this out. You think MS-13's coming to your house because you knocked out
Why are we
somebody?
cutting it
I'm
out?
the reason he's in
They're all
prison.
getting sent to El
He killed
Salvador.
someone.
Yeah, not all.
He's
of them.
the reason he's in prison.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure they
the
are.
They're
only-
trying, but they're still here.
Tell the
he's got
story.
3
Stop
more
being a
years.
bitch.
Yeah. Oh, I want to
Don't
go
roll
on.
out
I'm just
anyway.
saying.
I feel like I've told this story already.
Not on the
camera?
pod. I've heard the story, obviously.
All right. Oh, fuck.
Is it
Someone
really?
get-
If there's a
Yeah.
more perfect time
So-
for you to be protected from MS-13, it's right fucking now.
So someone- so-
I mean,
I-
can we be in a consensus as a country that we don't like MS-13? Is that a controversial
Dude, it's
statement?
not a
Racist.
controversial
All the
statement.
shit.
Fucking racist.
Dude, because everyone was trying
You
to
should give him a
you're
chance.
bigot. You're talking about this kid that was on TV and they're trying to say like,
Fascist.
no, he's a dad and blah blah blah. Yo, he's got
I
the
know exactly what
MS-13.
you're talking about.
He's got the MS-13 tattoo.
They found him
on
in a
his
sweater
knuckles.
and they just plastered it on the fucking.
So stupid. They're like, he's a dad. Okay.
Okay, well, take a shit. But
sure he
when he
is.
takes it, we've only seen his knuckles. But what's the rest of his body look like? Does it have? Is he covered?
All right, so why
know.
why are we
The
just
only
showing the numbers?
tattoo
I know
thing
they
they
are. They're
showed.
only showing his
Anyways,
fucking knuckles,
back
but
to the
MS-13 doesn't have
stabbing
one
story.
tattoo
Yeah.
of an MS-13.
Could be.
You look at their fucking whole body, and it's covered,
It's covered.
in fucking tattoos that have MS-13.
I don't like the
lo-
media
so
in any
is he?
in
'Cause
any
if he's
way.
not,
I don't like
then
the
what's
media.
the thing? 'Cause
Period. I don't like the media.
I'm just saying,
at all.
all I've seen is the guy's fucking knuckles, and every MS-13 I've seen has fucking
The hang.
Everywhere
So
is
I thi-
tatted
I
fucking
think there's-
MS-13.
I'm with
I
you
think
on
the
that.
reason,
That's all I'm saying.
The reason I think they're only showing the knuckles is because it was part of his booking. Was
But
that?
it's bullshit.
I don't
You
know.
are booked.
I don't know.
You have a shirt off and you're like looking straight at it.
So
and
why
you-
aren't they showing that? I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't
Why
know.
aren't they showing
But
that?
he still had.
Photos of all your
He still
They
had
do.
the
I've been
MS-13.
arrested, and they show them all.
If
my
you had the gang tattoos, they're taking pictures of all of them, and there's no way if there was other possible MS-13
what's
tattoos
the
all over his
benefit
body.
of not showing his other tattoos?
That's all I'm saying. So I don't know.
I'm on your train
in
right
this
now.
specific situation. I don't know because I've only seen his knuckles. But every other MS-13 fucking member that's in America, yeah, we can please
I'm on your train.
take them out
I'm on your
of the
train.
country as fast as possible.
When I got arrested for stealing a dishwasher from Best Buy, they showed on my dick I have a LGBTQ
MS-13.
No, just LGBTQ right on my dick.
Yeah.
And they put that on it was on the internet.
Dick again.
Sorry.
I'm just
I don't
gonna
know
go
where I was
step.
going
I'm
with
just gonna
that.
go a step further with this for a second, just in case. Where
I hope this guy's MS-13 because he's in El
wherever
Salvador.
this airs, because I taught in Washington D.C. Southeast for a couple years.
Yeah.
And
Washington,
people,
D.C.'s got some
people
really
don't
tough areas.
understand what these gangs do to these little kids either. Like middle school kids, they'll be sending these
infiltrated
kids
right away.
on things that if that they don't want to do, and so it's like it's fucked up. These
how you get 'em
these people should be fucking go wherever. I don't care where they go. but
Racist.
not
here.
in our neighborhoods.
Anywhere besides here.
Like,
yeah.
come on.
You know, I made a few hot meals for some MS-13.
Yeah, I mean, what are we talking about? Like,
They were really,
Michael, come in.
it's like having a conversation about the Bloods and the Crips in the 90s. Like,
no. Dude,
I'm
oh.
sure there's some really good people
Fuck.
in the Crips.
Fuck. And he took the beer.
Frank, the seat's warm.
Michael, good to have you back, buddy.
Here I am.
You know, Frank,
Silent farting.
hot and sweaty.
Just,
If I
Dude,
was
it's just-
farting, you'd smell it.
dude, he's just in here.
He's just going like this.
You know, MS-13, gassy, very gassy group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MS-13 sucks.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I don't think anybody's debating
Well, I mean,
it.
if you're like decapitating babies,
Dude.
you know what I mean? Like,
Anything that they're doing to children or women or other men, all bad, you know? So, yeah, get them out of the country. And keep up the good work.
Imagine agreeing with that statement and being called a racist.
I
yeah, it's pretty.
It's
don't know
fucking
what they're going to
insane.
say to me if they're
We're
mad
all
at that.
dead after this.
If they're mad that I want MS-13 out of the country, I don't
Dude,
care.
there's people out there that feel like legit like you're
That-
a racist.
No, I think that they're worried that this guy wasn't actually an MS-13. I think that's what they're worried about.
I want to know what the benefits
I don't know.
of having this particular individual out of the country. What's the gain of lying?
Well,
and
and
saying
you know,
he's
the
MS-13?
argument is due process, but it's
Yes.
Well, okay,
if you're
if
not
you're illegal-
a citizen of the country.
Okay, so why do you
So
deserve?
he wasn't. He already wasn't.
Exactly.
So wait. So
Okay,
he wasn't a
why do you
citizen of the
deserve
country.
due process?
He was not a citizen of this country.
You're not
So-
allowed to have due process illegally coming in. Why the fuck should you get it going out?
Yes.
The Constitution is God-given rights. They don't apply to just U.S. citizens. It applies to every human. Constitution is God-given rights.
So you.
Doesn't matter. If
So
you're
you.
a
There's
citizen or
there's
not.
no there's
I
due
don't even agree
process
with
in that
that.
situation.
Well, that's
No one even knows if there's a God.
I think they're
That's
God-given
an interesting argument.
But
You
so
are-
so that you're they should
Wait,
go
so
to
you're
trial.
allowed laws
Here's
to
where it
pertain
gets-
to you
here's
if you're
where
not
it
from
gets
here?
Finicky, right? Like you're supposed to be judged by a jury of your peers. These are not your peers. You're not even from this country. How can you be judged by your peers if you're not from this country? There's many. Sorry, I'm off screen saying these things. But
Come on in. Actually, I gotta.
I think I'm gonna start MS-14.
What is it?
just like
Is that like a new AK?
Yeah,
What is it? Gay people that love
you
plants?
guys go to
Yes.
Skateland.
yeah. We just go.
Skateland. I love him.
we roller skate backwards together.
Skateland's gone. You know that?
I do.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
I know a kid that did all the glass over there, and it looks
Good
like
glass.
shit. Looks
Good
like
glass.
Shit.
It's terrible because he didn't do it.
Yeah, MS-14. You guys wanna?
I'm in.
You guys want to be sexed in or beaten in?
I forgot about
I'll
that.
take
well,
the beating.
no one.
Guys,
We have a skit that we came up with. Should we talk about that if we
obviously
haven't
yeah,
done
Frank
a
and
skit
Michael
yet?
talking about male penises.
No,
No, it's his skit. You
no,
already
the
know
skit,
this
the skit
story.
idea I
I
had.
know the fucking
You want
skit.
sex?
The skit
in
idea
or
I had
beaten?
was that these guys are all like a gang,
Yeah.
and I'm like the newest member,
Yeah.
and they're like, I mean, the only two options you have, you're either getting sexed in or you're getting beaten, and I'm like, I'll take the sex, and they're all like.
What?
They're like, we'd prefer to beat you, and I'm like, I really want to get kind of like the sex.
That's hilarious. You guys
Yay!
should totally do
You got some good. Yeah, just some other good ones too. You
yeah,
know.
yeah. Well, I don't want to talk about the one we're doing Monday.
No, we're not talking about anything. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we gotta. I'll tell you about it. It's good. It's good. It usually involves them just shitting on me.
100%. Honestly,
We can bring you in for a skit,
I don't think
but I don't
anyone
know
shits on
that.
anyone more
I
than
feel like you're more PG
Frank
related than
shits
we're
on.
willing to do.
It depends. I think we could swing something.
You don't want to be a part of our gang?
That's,
We're about to go hard in the
Wait, you
paint
don't get
on
sexed
skits.
in, bud?
Like that's our.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing skits.
Yeah. Nice.
yeah. It's all about
have to.
creating
You
content.
have to right now. You gotta.
So is this the main? Is there anybody else?
this is the main.
This is the crew.
But then there's like we have other friends that kind of have
Gotcha.
frequented the show in the past.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
and then we
there's-
usually bring in like one cool fucking guest a week. Like,
Nice.
and it's cool like to have you here, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
you're
yeah.
so cool, is what I found out from him.
No. I mean, just people that are just doing shit that normally that's not a normal job. People aren't like 5-8 years ago. If anybody said that's what you did for a living, they'd be like, no fucking way.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing.
Fucking way.
You do
No-
what?
Oh, you were from where?
Wait, this is your living?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a stay-at-home dad, but yeah, I do. I am.
Dude,
starting-
honestly, being a
starting to
for
make
example,
money.
yesterday, I was with my kids from fucking sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
Being a stay-at-home parent is the
It's a
worst job in the
full-time
world.
fucking
dude.
job. Yeah, I don't.
It's amazing,
I don't care what
but
anyone
it's the
says.
hardest job. And when a woman's like, "I'm a stay-at-home mom," I'm like, "God bless you." That's the
Yeah, it's
hardest
a
fucking
luxury,
job you could ever have.
but like it's also like kind of like dysfunctional that we see it as a luxury because it would be nice if everybody could have the opportunity to do
Yeah,
that.
but
I promise your kids are gonna turn out way better than most.
Yeah.
Like genuinely,
Yeah,
they're gonna
I
turn
mean-
out better.
Do you beat them?
But-
Do
no.
you stay at home?
Do you beat them enough?
I
Give 'em a spanking
don't.
every now and then. You
but-
should. You should give them a little.
we're I'm consistently stern. I'm like a middle school.
Spare the
PE
rod.
There you
spare
go.
the child.
There you go. Got a whistle.
Yeah.
I don't give my kids a whack unless they're fucking like.
I have like the
horrendously
older
bad,
ones
dude.
are two boys, so it's usually like one of them will punch the other one in the face, and I'll be like, "Do you want me to punch you in the face?"
I do
And they'll
that
be
now.
Like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
To your
well,
2-year-old.
I do that to my 2.5-year-old and my 1.5-year-old. I go, dude, you want to throw your sister down? Do you want me to throw
Yeah,
you
see,
down?
that's
He's
different.
like, what?
See, I feel like because we have a third, and
Yeah.
it's a girl, and I feel like, see, that's like a different thing. Because like with the two boys,
Dude, he'll be like sneaky too. Like I'll turn around like real quick.
Yeah.
And then I'll like slightly turn my head and he's like,
oh,
he'll like
yeah.
hit her. She's like, nah. And he like stands
Just to
there
be
like
able-
nothing happened. I'm like,
You little
I
shit.
grab his little shirt. I'm like,
Fuck you up.
do that to you?
Which child?
Yeah.
Which child do you
Yeah,
like
I could
the
see
most?
that
You
being-
have a favorite child 100%. I don't want to hear no, you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that off air.
His kids might see that one
Raise
day.
your hand. Raise your hand.
Oh, what's that?
That means it's not going to get filmed.
I have a favorite child. I mean,
Who's your
they're
favorite
so
child?
young, you know.
Yeah, you gotta see what happens, especially with the female. You gotta wait. You gotta wait to the teen years.
Hand up.
The competition's still in play.
Hand up right now.
It's
My
so
son.
hard,
My
like,
son is my favorite child. Like 100
Well, I
million
have
percent.
2 sons and a girl. So
You have a favorite child. I don't want to fucking hear it.
all right. So
Yeah, but wait till
I don't
his
wanna get
daughter
too
becomes.
deep.
Currently.
I think currently it's his daughter. Is what I'm vibing
It's actually
from that.
not.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get too deep on you guys, but when I was a kid, my mom lost twin boys.
Oh.
Wow.
At birth.
Like stillborns?
Not, they were actually alive.
What?
They came out and they died at birth. Yeah.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
So I feel like my boys are kind of like what I've always wanted brothers. I
Yeah.
never had brothers after that, and
Yeah.
I feel like kind of God, like it's like really
two
deep.
boys are
but
your-
like my 2 boys are like my life,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
and I
yeah.
kind of like I love the girl, but I kind of feel like that's like my wife.
You relate to more
Peace.
to the boys. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
just
it's
kinda,
just like I also feel like, you know, my dad like had to work a lot because we didn't have a lot of money, so like me having time for them is just such a privilege.
Yeah.
and
It's amazing,
blessing,
right?
you
It's
know,
I-
and
it's
being able to
irreplaceable, man.
Yeah, so it's cool.
I wish
Yeah.
my dad had time for me.
You
ever try hitting someone else's child?
all the time.
Was that good?
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Oh, yeah, we're going to take a little break.
Heard.
Thank you so much. You're all gay.
Yeah, he's
Michael
got to fight
Chandler's a
Patty.
fucking-
He literally looks identical to my
He's
dad.
got to
He's a
fight
dog, but he's got
Patty
knocked
now.
out.
Same
like
neighborhood
everybody.
in Liverpool.
Really?
Same haircut. Same everything.
I feel like he's got to fight Patty now.
I don't even want to see Connor fight anymore.
Connor, no, I would say him and Chandler happened beforehand.
Why?
'Cause he's been
Why?
It's
falling
gonna
on
happen,
nonstop.
dude. There's a lot
Who
of fucking
cares,
talk in
No
the
one
fucking.
cares anymore.
It'll happen.
Patty
I
just
bet it
Versus
happens.
Patty versus him.
Yeah,
I'd rather see Patty fight Connor.
Me too.
yeah.
I agree. Me too. But
I think Patty would smoke Connor.
I
Right
still.
now, definitely.
Right now, yes.
And what?
Not
Okay,
prime
so
Connor.
now let's talk about realistically. Would Connor take that fight?
No.
No, because he'll lose.
So who would he fight?
The losing.
He's just gonna
American.
go
Michael
back
Chandler.
and do some stupid
fight Michael
fucking
Chandler.
I didn't realize how
boxing
bad
match.
Chandler was.
No, he's not bad.
Yeah,
He's lost like 4 fights in a row.
He's fought all fucking monsters.
Doesn't matter. He has the same fighting method every fight. He throws hammers. That's it. His wrestling sucks. His everything sucks. His stamina sucks.
I don't think he sucks at all.
I don't think he
I think
sucks.
I think he's a great
I just don't
fighter.
think he's it. I don't think.
No,
he's-
me neither. I don't think he's.
He's an MS-13, I believe.
Yes. Yep. His children are.
Nice.
You know how proud I was.
They will be.
You know how proud
If
I
you know
was when
anything about
Pimlet
his
smoked him.
What's that?
Smoked him. You know how proud I was when Patty smoked him.
Yeah, for the Liverpool.
Oh, that's okay.
So my dad's from Liverpool, so I have Liverpool like tattooed on my whole body. And I don't know
Your
if
dad's from Liverpool?
yeah,
Liverpool.
Liverpool. My family, my grandparents, aunts, uncles,
All from England.
Liverpool, baby. My mother's from Lawrence, so I had that side here. My dad, they all know
What's
my dad.
her what's her background, ethnicity?
Polak.
Okay. Nice.
It's like Polish Italian.
Yeah, she is very Italian, very
The most Italian Polish woman you've ever met.
very very Italian. God rest her soul.
She's good at cards.
God rest her soul. She was the best at cards.
Love that.
45s.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, blackjack.
Yeah, buddy. She knows 45s though.
Oh yeah, she was in a fucking gang.
Saying
with
it
45.
Speaking
like
of the
she.
Mingy
She was
Valley.
black. She was a blackjack master player.
That's showbiz, baby.
Showbiz.
All right, what else we
Those
got?
some
What's-
nice New Balance.
Thank you, sir.
sneakers.
Gay.
Court
Yep, here we go.
300s.
You had to
I
compliment
think.
his shoes.
I do.
Usually
I
Frank has the biggest dad shoes. In the
do
world.
like them.
Can you calm your fucking shaved foot down? please?
I feel
I'm
like
trying to-
you just gave me shit. He
I'm
has
try-
a shaved foot.
I'm trying to tantalize you.
Fuck.
I'm about to take my socks off and show you I got hairy feet.
Dan, can you
My
you
toes,
zoom in on
my
that?
big toe.
People just got.
Mike,
This is
what
going to
are
be the
those
start
shoes,
of
are
Michael's
dude,
feet
Vans.
finder.
The Vans?
Yeah.
I asked
I
Michael
always think they were
earlier.
nursing shoes. I didn't-
Yeah, dude, they're nurse. Yeah, because I'm an RN.
Yeah. And you would be a guy who would wear nurse shoes.
You know, it'd be awesome if Dan.
Imagine Michael's your RN.
Dan's just gonna leave it zoomed in on his feet
For the whole
the rest
episode?
of the rest of the
Our voices
podcast.
are just blasting in the background.
Dude, I just come.
He's like,
I just come in wearing those the hospital socks with the rubber bottoms. That's when you know I'm crazy.
I call those the grippers.
Ah, yeah, dude.
You wear those at all times.
All time. I still have a couple pairs of them.
I've saved every pair I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
They have
mad
a
at you
use.
and me.
They have a use.
How what?
Do you want to kill me?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, children.
These inside jokes aren't landing.
Yeah, at
I
all.
don't even want to publicly talk about it unless he wants to.
No. No. Went on a little bit of a bender. Phil got upset at me.
At his
I'm trying,
restaurant.
guys. It's tough. But when I start drinking,
He drinks to die.
I don't stop. At all.
Nope. No.
At all.
Alcohol.
And it's never enough.
It's not fun.
It's never enough. You could be like, "Do you want to drink gasoline from this truck?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go, let's do it." And then you can light me on fire, and I'll come back tomorrow, fucking crispy and
A phoenix
yeah.
reborn from the
You wouldn't die
fire.
either.
No, I
You wouldn't die.
and I'd wake up burnt, and I'd be like,
Of course you survived
He,
this.
he shaved, looks 17. His body should be like he's 42.
You're an
he
enigma.
should look 66.
You're an enigma.
"Oh, inside I'm
Dude, how
You know what?
look
Your inside is
14
probably
right now is
gold.
insane.
my liver's."
He's
just
gonna
like,
live longer than all of us,
Yeah.
and that's so annoying.
Dude, so
I don't. I hate
So,
the thought
real
of
quick,
that.
Not to be super morbid, but God rest my brother who passed. He was a drug addict, passed
We've
away.
talked about so many dead people. I'm not taking
don't
away
talk
from
about
it.
dicks.
I'm not taking away from it.
But when he had his autopsy done, not to be super morbid, but you would think like, oh my God, like he was probably a fucking disaster or whatever. I'll never forget the lady that did the whole procedure. She was like, his insides were fucking platinum, like platinum.
Wow.
Like untouched, perfect you could ever think of. And I'm sitting there thinking like, what? How?
Yeah,
That's gonna be you.
No, I got blood work done one time.
I was
just
probably
'cause-
too good. The
Yeah,
doctor was probably
Just
like,
to fuck
Dude,
around.
I swear. No, the doctor was like, "Huh, I don't know how to say this.
Keep doing what you're
You're
doing.
perfectly fine." I was like, "Oh, I'm not. I'm not okay."
You were like, "Can you give me an MRI? Am
Yeah, I was like, "Can you make something up,
You're like, can you check my liver function one more time?
bro?" I was.
Is your liver fine?
I'll talk about it. Yeah, I mean, it probably needs a little break right now. But dude, I was in rehab one time. One of the 6 times I went, and
was that the time you were in like the prison rehab?
oh, that was yeah. You
Remember that
know
one?
what Massac is?
Yeah, I've heard.
I had to go to that shithole.
I was putting money in Michael's
Yeah.
canteen when he was there.
That place was a fucking.
How much money do you think I gave you there? In a good way. He would call me and be like, "Hey man,
I need a bag of chips."
I've been eating peanut butter and jelly packets.
Yeah,
You can throw a
miserable.
couple, he's like, you can throw a couple bucks in my canteen. I'm like, fuck yeah,
One
bro,
time,
of course.
dude, they didn't give a fuck about you there. Like, dude, we were in the bathroom. Like, you have to all fucking go. You know, you're showering together. You fucking doing all this. It's fucking awful. There's this one. He was a new kid, and he comes in, and no one knew who
This
he was.
is a phenomenal story. I know the story. Go
This
ahead.
is where
fucking-
his skit
kids-
comes from. He
Kids shaving
sexted
his,
him in.
kids just in the mirror shaving his fucking face and head, right? And he's just dripping blood all over the sink, right? So I'm just like, and I was like next, I'm like, oh my God, this fucking kid it's just awful, right? So I come out and I'm like, yeah, this fucking, I told like the CEO, I was like, this is just like blood in there and whatever else. He goes, are you talking about the kid with AIDS? And I was like, I go, what?
Dude, skit. Are you kidding
He's
me?
lying. He's
Are you
lying.
kidding me?
He was
This is
lying.
life
The God?
experience, too.
No, we
Yeah,
found
the CEO could have been fucking.
No,
with
no,
you.
no. He had to be moved because he had AIDS.
And he was bleeding.
And we're
everywhere.
all
Yeah.
in there with each other. You know what I mean?
He probably
Right,
did that
you have
on
AIDS.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
He probably did that on purpose. He had
Even
AIDS,
AIDS
and
won't
he's
kill
like,
me.
"Well, I'll get out of fucking general
Honestly, having
population."
AIDS now is not even bad.
That's not even bad.
It's not even bad.
You can fuck
not
without a
even bad.
condom.
No,
You
genuinely,
look
I'd
like
rather
a
have
guy
AIDS
that
than
would
poison
have
ivy.
genuinely,
Those are AIDS sunglasses.
they make drugs. You can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can take drugs now
Philadelphia.
that
Yeah, nothing.
And they have
They're
to be
just- you just-
transitional
yeah,
lenses.
you still have AIDS, but you're,
somebody that I
you're not
know-
going to die from it, and you're not going to give it to
Somebody
anyone
that I know
else.
from the city that I'm not going to ever say their name, and they got diagnosed with AIDS like 15 years ago, and I was like, dude, so sorry. Like, I
Tom
was like,
Brady.
dude, I felt like really bad, and he was like, literally, he was like, dude, the difference between you and I is you might outlive me by 2 years, and I have to go to the infectious disease department in the hospital. That's how AIDS is now.
Yeah, it's
I was
nothing.
like, okay, then I take my sorry back. Like, I don't feel bad anymore.
Yep.
Like, it's not like the 80s. You know what I mean?
And then you were like, "Would you have sex with a monkey?"
When they called it,
No, he had sex with a guy.
when they called it the gay
Your
cancer.
favorite.
Remember that? Remember those times? That's what it was called.
What'd you say?
It was called the gay
People
cancer
like
back in the
different-
80s.
yeah.
That's what they
That's what
called
they
it.
called it, dude. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Should we
fucked
bring
up.
that back?
gay
Yeah.
cancer?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's polite.
This show is fucking racist.
It has nothing to do with race.
I know.
Sexuality. for
dude, I
sure.
could tell. Some of the stories at Massac though were wild.
You have some really good ones.
Mike,
Wild.
Mike, we need to start writing. That's all I'm trying to say.
Can I tell? Okay, one
I agree with
more
Dan.
quick Massac story, right? So, dude, there was some animals in there. Like there was some.
You told me all of them, so
Dude,
I'm
one
looking
of
forward to
this
rehear.
dude, Mike, awesome dude. He was
Hey,
my
shout him out.
dude. No, he's good.
Mike.
He's a good dude. And
Shout out to Mike.
he was just we'd work out all the time. He was
You didn't work out nothing.
he made me. He'd fucking knock on my door. He'd be like, "Get up right now. We're doing fucking 100 push-ups." I'm like, "Okay."
I love this guy.
Yeah. He'd be like, "All
Were
right,
you locked up with Dan?
dude." This guy was amazing, and there were a couple other huge, crazy fucking dudes in there, and they didn't feed you enough, right? Like you didn't like your meal, like you just didn't get enough food. Okay, so one of the things,
Was this because you have a tapeworm?
one of the things
You
that
get
we
2
would
or
do,
3 meals.
one of the things that we would do is we would walk into the bathroom with our trays of food and just throw them all over the bathroom and make the CEOs clean it up. So they would give us more food. And they were like, "Don't you understand that this makes us not want to give you food? You know, you should have seen what the bathroom looked like, dude. It was like, and they didn't wash it, nothing, dude. There's like pasta sauce on there.
That's
from
what I would do. I would say,
6
fuck
months
you.
ago. There were like chicken bones in the shower and shit. It was fucking foul in
You were
there.
there for months, right?
I was there
Chicken
for,
bone and foul.
I was-
at the same
I know.
time.
Why you said chicken bone and then you said foul?
Amazing.
oh, like the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, foul
Well,
implies birds.
I was thinking FOUL, foul.
Yes. So was I.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
That
were.
was the joke.
There was a nice connection though.
what
Did
were
you
you-
make a joke that you didn't know that you
I
made?
guess I did. That's just how fucking funny I am. Write that down. You know,
He's like,
no, but that shit was, dude.
He's been
Matt,
laughing all night. This guy can't stop laughing at you. dude.
Matt.
You're so fucking funny.
I am. Massac was fucking garbage.
yeah.
What does Mass
No,
Act stand
I
for?
was there for 50 days, I think.
Didn't you get challenged to a fight
Mm-hmm.
and the guy was just choking you or something like that?
No, this one
This is a
kid.
good story.
I can't remember
this
his name.
I remember this story.
I can't remember his name. I was getting out in like 3 days. All right. If you fight, you stay longer. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They'll throw another 60 days at you. They'll throw all crazy. Be on your best behavior.
Choke
All
me
that
out.
shit.
It's a good story.
I'll come.
It's a
So-
good story.
We used to like trade. We used to like trade food and stuff and things like that because it was just some things I wasn't eating. The fucking hot dogs. It was like Hot Dog Wednesday. I'm telling you, they were plastic. They looked like the plastic fucking little tyke hot dogs or whatever with the kitchen that you buy a kid. That's what they look and take. It was,
I don't know. Even a shitty hot dog
bro.
I'll eat.
These were
Same.
not.
I would
Yeah,
too.
I'll eat a
I would
shitty
too.
I mean,
hot dog. Hot dogs, I
like,
know what
I
it
mean,
is.
You're talking to Michael. He could out eat anyone.
Yeah,
at
dude.
that,
Wednesday?
And
Sounds good.
dude,
Sounds fucking
you'd get
good.
three.
I would
You'd
look
get
forward
three.
to it.
You'd get
We used
three
to
of
have
these.
chicken patty Wednesday
They
back
were
in
like
college.
yeah, they were like a weird color. They were like they weren't red. They weren't pink. They were like kind of brown. And just the snap of these things, it was just like fucking.
They were kosher?
Oh, I like a
dude,
good
no,
snap.
they were plastic, and you'd get like a fucking spoonful of beans. like, dude, I was eating like one bean at a time because I'm just like, make this meal last so I can not wrap a towel
I could
around my
never.
neck.
I love food so much. I would fucking
Same.
wipe the plate.
I will say
clean.
this: there was
Yeah,
one,
but then
one
you're
thing.
done. It's over.
One thing there, the pasta,
I wouldn't not eat it.
The pasta with meat sauce was actually fucking fire. It was good
Really?
on Fridays.
They had
Yeah.
a beautiful bolognese. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
it was
Mass-
fucking
American
amazing.
chop suey.
Massac's marinara bolognese. Woo! No, but yeah, no. So I got.
They had some
I'm in-
prosciutto.
We're in
Yeah, it
line.
was
We're in like line at the med station because all I would do.
They got the cheese coming
All
around.
I would do was beg for
more,
melatonin
please.
and Benadryl. I was like, because I didn't want to take anything or whatever
You
else.
just wanted to sleep the whole time.
The whole fucking. I was like, can I get another Benadryl? And he's like, oh, you have 2. And I was like, can I get a melatonin? And he'd give it to me, and I'd be like, can I have another melatonin? And I would just be fucking just alone on my shitty cot. The fucking TV.
Like a bad summer
Dude,
camp.
on and off.
He'd be trying to beat off, fall asleep halfway through.
No, didn't even.
Look at me. I'm fucking so good.
Dude, I didn't touch my dick once when I was there. I don't even think I touched it. I don't even think I touched it when I pissed. I was
did
just so
touch it?
miserable.
Who
I was
did
like,
touch
oh,
it?
Taped it to my leg for
No,
6 months.
so I'm getting my melatonin and my fucking Benadryl, just trying to fucking pass the fuck out. And I'll tell you right now, a melatonin and Benadryl sleep, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's solid.
It's pretty. Yeah, you're just, dude,
Yeah.
you're not even asleep. You're just like.
Oh shit!
It's the best
fucking
13
drooling and
hours you'll
shit.
never
Oh, yeah.
remember.
Let's just say I didn't have a lot to do, so slept a lot. But when Michael wasn't fucking ripping me out of bed to go work out, so yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm standing next to this. I'm standing next to the. I think his name is Shane.
Let's bring him in.
I'm sitting next, and I thought we were
Bring
like
in Shane,
I thought we
guys.
were like boys, right? So I'm sitting there like this. 3 days to go. I'm ecstatic. All my paperwork's done. I'm like 72 hours. Can I get another Benadryl?
Dude, that 72 hours must have seemed like that's it. 72
it
hours.
was-
When you're
Was
in that,
it a full year long? But
Bro,
2 seconds.
I felt
long?
like I was in a Vietnamese POW camp. I was just like fucking talking to myself and shit. So this kid comes up to me, and I think he asked me for like he already. You could only ask for like a certain amount of sandwiches and stuff like that. Like they would make you a peanut butter and jelly if you didn't have anything. Like they make you a sandwich, right? And he's like, yo, did you get your peanut butter? Get your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I'm like, yeah, I got 2 on me. Why? And he's like, dude, can I have one? I'm fucking starving. Right? And I don't know what I did, but I just go like this. I go, you know something, Shane? Right? And I rubbed his face, and he fucking chokes me, right? And we start fucking like slapping each other in the fucking
all
hallway.
right, so hold on. I'm going to stop this story. You don't think you were the issue when you rubbed
because I thought we would,
face?
dude, we would always joke
Thought they
together.
were boys.
We would always,
He thought he was on the guidelines.
yeah,
of, I
like
could
you
do
know,
this.
like it was we never had never had an altercation. We would
Like
laugh,
you'd be like,
joke.
oh, I could rub Frank's face. You're gonna punch him in the
Dude,
face.
it was one of those things. I was
Next time you go to prison,
I was like, dude,
don't rub anyone's
He's not in
face.
prison.
I wasn't in prison, but it was
Jail.
It sucked. But dude, he just like fucking starts choking me, and we're fucking, dude. I like put my thumb in his eyeball and like try to get him off me, and I was like, I got 3 days left. Fucking knock it out. Get the fuck off me. Like all this crazy stuff. And then, dude, we were like a couple. I go into my cell, right? And like 20 minutes later, he comes, and he's outside, and I can see his face in the door. He's like, yo, can I talk to you for a second, man? I'm really sorry. And I was like, nope. No, we cannot, Shane. And he's like, come on, dude. I'm like, all you want is a motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's fucking wild. He's like, I don't want the sandwich anymore. I just want to apologize. I was like, I got 3 days to go. Fucking.
Watch me eat these sandwiches.
Fuck. I'm tying a noose. I'm tying a noose out of ripped undies. Dude, and in my cell, because that's what it was, my window had this tiny little crack in it. So, and I was there when it was like cold. The whole time, dude, it was like this at night.
I would actually like that.
Yeah.
That would be
yeah.
That would be beneficial
Yeah,
for me.
I would too.
I'd be like, this
Yeah,
is, I'm
yeah.
so happy I'm in
Yeah.
this.
I wouldn't be able to sleep if it was quiet.
We had a little
I also
TV.
like a chili.
we had
Like,
TVs and
I
shit.
like a cold.
I can't sleep in
Dude,
a
but it
hot
was
room.
no, dude. It would be, dude, because they put you in there first
I
rate.
went to
Now the
last
fucking
night, my
feds
AC
know
was on
that
and my
I'm
fan-
fucked.
Oh yeah, no, I'll have a fan on,
My
but like,
AC would fan.
but you have blankets. They give you that as your fucking blanket, dude. That fucking packing, the thing you pack your truck with.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're like, here you go, and you got a fucking your pillow, dude. Forget about it.
I've
Your
done 3
pillow's like a
days.
fucking handkerchief.
I've done 3 days in the state police thing
Yeah,
in
it
Medford.
sucks.
It's not what you did.
It's freezing. You're
It was-
fucking freezing.
They do it on purpose. They crank the fucking air, dude.
Yep. And then you're fucking fighting over the fucking mats that you have to sleep on because if they
Dude,
didn't
back
have
of my
enough,
head is fucking killing me.
you're sleeping on the fucking
That's a good thing.
I was
metal.
laughing so hard.
Dude, it was
Holy shit.
dude, it was so like ghetto too. We're playing like handball.
I love handball.
Oh no, I love handball, but like,
I used to play the tenny.
I feel like kids don't play that anymore.
Of course they don't.
That was the thing.
Handball
when
was
we
a
were
pretty
kids.
Kids
serious.
don't even leave their house anymore.
You had to hit a little blue ball.
The left side of the tenny.
Yeah,
Play
yeah.
handball at that wall all the
Yeah,
time.
it was handball. We couldn't. We
whip spread.
we asked them if
Remember
we.
whip spread?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
You ever play whip spread?
Dude, with brass knuckles and shit?
Dude, you never played whip spread?
Maybe I did, and it was
All right, so you whip a ball at the wall. It's
same
hard-
little blue ball.
Yeah, same
Yeah, I
ball.
played this game, I think, but I don't know if
You
I
whip
called
it?
it.
I feel
that.
that's
We
what I
called
think it
it
was
wall
called.
ball.
Yeah, basically,
I'm
yeah.
gonna explain it for everybody to shut up.
I don't want to. I don't want to be quiet.
So if you whip it at the wall as hard as you can, there's 10 of us there. Whoever tries to scoop it up, you scoop it up clean, pick it up, you throw it again. If you go to scoop it up and you fumble it, you need to sprint to the wall as fast as you can.
Oh yeah, that was suicide.
We called it wall ball.
Yeah, wall ball.
I called it suicide,
Oh, we called it whip spread.
and we were in the same fucking town. We called it suicide.
I grew up on the ghetto side.
I feel like I
you
might
grew
have
up on the
heard
white
suicide,
side.
too.
Can we stop debating that, please?
I mean,
We weren't debating.
I played in Lawrence. Suicide in Lawrence.
Whip spread.
Dude, one day,
Thank you.
One day we were all outside. They finally got to go outside, and yeah, dude, finally got to go because it was COVID too. It was COVID,
It was COVID.
and
Oh,
dude, we couldn't like there was. But
Everyone just started spitting in each other's mouths and stuff.
shaving their AIDS faces in the bathroom. Fucking dude. So one day we're outside, and this kid Jose was like, goes up to one of the CEOs, and he's like, "Hey, we're thinking about like starting a baseball game. Like, can we start, play some baseball?" And the CEO just goes, "You want me to give you baseball bats?" I don't think so.
Very solid fucking
Dry. Dude, he was like, "You want me to give you baseball bats?"
Yeah, probably not.
I was like, "Well, just one bat." I was like, all we need is one bat.
One guy gets to fuck.
Who's gonna get at you?
Dude, I don't know if I'm.
How
dying
about
laughing
volleyball?
But hearing your laugh in the background is fucking killing me, dude. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Some good stuff.
I'm fucking sweating.
Fucking degenerate.
Ah.
All right, Phil. I gotta take the host.
Here, do you want to?
Take it in, buddy.
Uh,
Oh my.
anyway, how are you?
Better than you.
Yeah.
Mike
I've
is
been through it.
actually doing the best he can right now.
Yep.
Proud of you, Mike. Had a good week. No new announcements that we can make, right?
Career wise?
Career wise.
Yeah. No, I can.
Get it out there, bub.
Yeah, I booked a pretty big Hannaford commercial.
No shit.
Yep.
No shit.
This will be the face you see when you buy your meats at Hannaford.
Is your chin gonna look like that?
Are you gonna be
What are you
on
talking
any-
about my chin? I mean, if you
So-
shit, I can't even imagine what you
know,
look like.
so
when
you
you're
know
gonna
what
be-
it
You're gonna
is?
be in commercials, but then are you gonna be on like any posters and
Yeah, there's gonna be some print work.
Print work too?
Yeah, print work.
I
And,
love
and,
that.
And commercial.
'Cause you look like a guy who could do some good grocery shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Like you look like a guy who could buy a good spiral ham.
What
How
was
long does it
the
take you to the grocery shop?
Oh, I'm in there a long time.
Do you go to the one right next to you? You walk right there.
I try to avoid that one.
Why?
That's
Central
the
Plaza
worst.
Market Basket
That's
is
the worst market basket in all of Haverhill.
it's a lawless wasteland.
Market basket
in America.
In
in all of Market Basket.
It's horrible.
yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
horrible.
Sometimes I go there just
Why go
to
there?
just
you
to
know
laugh.
Central Plaza, right?
You know Central Plaza.
in the
yep.
smack dab in the middle of Haverhill. It's
Central
horrible.
Plaza's the worst. I don't know
It's
who would ever
horrible.
go there on any
The worst
circumstance.
Is by the Beacon Projects in Lawrence. That is.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get that.
I mean, what are we
wrong.
talking
Well, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't frequent
whatever,
there
dude.
often.
Like nobody's going there.
dude. When I was in Louisville, there
Why?
was
Actually, is
Kroger.
that the one on the Andover line though?
No, hell no. The
No,
Beacon
that
Projects?
no.
Okay.
There was
There's
there was,
another Market Basket in Lawrence.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's
Besides
3 or
the
4,
one
I
on-
think.
It's like tiny. It has cages on the
So
windows.
there's, so
I think they
that
have
one's
more
in
than
North Andover
There's a whole
too.
fucking
The
SWAT
North
team
Andover
that's
one
going
is
there.
practically that's the thing is like all the North Andover people would rather go to Salem or Haverhill most of the time because North Andover kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The one at Westgate's fucking
Westgate's
great.
bad.
No, I know, but it's not like it's just
The North Andover one's not that bad.
it's not that bad, but it's just not like a fancy one.
You're not buying the sushi they got at Central Plaza Market Basket.
It's just that like there's fancy ones right down the street for North Andover.
They might. They might
they
in
do.
the very front.
No, they don't.
They might. They might.
Yes, they do.
I think they might.
They have
They might.
sushi. They have people there making sushi.
No, they get it.
Everything's made at Riverside.
Steak bomb.
Everything they get at
Market
not
Basket?
Riverside. I'm sorry, Westgate.
Great sandwich.
Everything that goes to Central Plaza or Riverside
Westgate?
comes from Westgate.
Frank, you had the steak bomb from Market Basket?
Yeah, there's not many things I haven't had.
Great
Meatball
Italians.
subs.
Great Italian
Oh,
subs.
because you're just like a man of
Oh, yeah.
just.
I, like
I
the
love
meatball
Market Basket.
sub.
Oh, okay.
I
So
love
You know what? You know us in Italians.
You and I would Italian. Great. On Market Basket, is it great Italian?
It's
No.
It's no
No.
Ari's. It's no
Ari's.
Ari's
Whoa.
Italian is
Ari's?
Whoa.
yeah.
I will say right now, I fucking hate that I'm behind the camera. I'm sorry to ruin it. The Greeks make the best Italians.
Nellie's all day.
Yeah, Nelly's is good.
Even since
You talking
even
to us
since
is fine. It's when you're talking to other people behind the camera. That sucks.
Nellie's has changed their bread.
No, this is not the best Italian.
Yes, it is. All day.
Fine.
All day.
Fine.
Best in Haverhill. Nellie's. Yep. Even on the ciabatta, whatever
I'll
bread
give
they're
it to
using.
Athens and DeForno.
No.
Oh, they make subs.
What? You're out of your mind.
I didn't know.
Del
El Forno?
Forno's is good.
The pizza
Not-
shop, the pizza place. I didn't know that. I thought they
I
just
don't
did
even want to
pies.
say that because I love Athens, but no.
Athens is good too.
No.
Yep, Athens is good.
Athens is I like the people at Athens. They actually are so nice to me whenever I go in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're so nice. But in Haverhill, it's not the best pizza.
No. No, it's fucking pan pizza.
No, Italian sub.
DeForno.
You already know what I
Del Forno.
think. You guys already know what I think the best pizza is.
Spazianos.
Absolutely,
You love
Still?
dude. I think they have the best pie, and their fucking chicken palm sandwiches.
You do love a good Spazianos.
Dip that in fucking olive
I
oil.
like Del Forno, but you know.
It very good, very good.
Pizza-wise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Spazianos is better.
I have a confession.
I've got
favorite
another
pizza in the area.
confession.
It's Papagino's.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Papagino's is great.
Classic.
Papagino's is great.
So when I get it delivered to my house, I put it in the oven for another 5 minutes at 420. It's perfectly crisp. Bro, Papagino's is fucking good.
I like it, but I'm not.
Bring a tear to your eye.
Put it up there.
Papagino's is fire. Bro, Dave Portnoy gave me like a 7.
Papa G's.
It's good.
It's
It is
not.
good.
It's not on the top list of mine.
It is good, but it's not a.
I like it,
I do put it high up there. I do. I really do.
dude. If someone
And
someone's like,
it's
"Yo, I got
out of-
Papagino's pizza," I'm eating it.
It's
I would
not.
have it
Oh, yeah,
over
yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
free pizza.
It's not in the. Yeah,
I
all
fucking
day.
hate
I
pan
will.
pizza, dude.
It's not in the conversation of chain pizzas, even though it is a chain pizza company.
It's a chain pizza.
But it's way above.
Sure, but it's way above.
It's a local chain pizza.
There's definitely local pizza companies that do not make a pizza as good as Papagino's.
It ain't fun.
all day.
Yeah, it's
all
not
day. I'll say that.
CC's.
No,
It's good.
It's better than
I
CC's.
know. I'm saying it's
No.
good, but it's still a chain.
No,
Don't tell me Papagino's ain't a chain.
No,
It's
no,
a
no, no.
chain, but it's
It
not-
is.
It's
not-
a
Yeah, but
Pizza
that
Hut.
doesn't mean it's
It's the
bad.
That
best.
was the only
Chain.
pizza that you can go outside and be like, it's a chain, but we're not going to categorize
And
it.
aren't they?
But I could say Bertucci's is a chain, and that was
but
good
but
at one point.
aren't
It was
they?
very good.
Aren't Papagino's strictly New England?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pizza
Very-
Hut buffet. Let's just throw that out there.
Hey, Pizza Hut buffet.
Yeah.
Wow, you're taking me back.
You've never been to the Pizza Hut buffet? They used to have one in
Pizza
here.
Hut
yeah, yeah.
buffet.
Pizza Hut
There's-
buffet.
Well, yeah. Well, it would just
Do you
be
know
like it'd just be like the hot.
They opened back
On the
in
round
Laconia.
plates.
They opened it back up. It was the first one in the country, and they're going to start doing more of them. It was a test pool to see if it was going to work. I'm pretty sure it was Laconia.
They found the most
And it-
white trash place
Buffets
on the
freak me
planet.
out.
Yeah, but guess what?
We're bringing it back.
It worked. It worked, and they're like, "Yeah, we're
Like
gonna."
I loved the hometown
I'm
buffet growing
going
up.
this weekend.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bro, when I was a
Hometown
kid,
buffet was
Pizza
pretty
Hut,
fucking bomb.
Bomb.
But it now as an older person, buffets do kind of freak me out. Like
Now,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Dude, you know what had a
they freak
good
me out.
the sneeze guards.
dude?
Now.
China Blossoms buffet on Sundays.
no, I
is
could
really
care
good.
less.
Yeah.
It was good.
Buffets
Good.
don't freak me out at all. I think
You know what-
people need to stop eating worrywarts and fucking.
I'll tell you a buffet
That's
that does
life.
freak me out.
Stop.
All right. Well, I guess there's a difference
yourself
between.
As
from
long as you
There's
get
a
the
difference
sneeze
between, I guess.
guards.
So there's a difference between like the hometown buffet or like something on a nice cruise ship and like the buffet at Wendy's. Like when they used
With
to
the
have.
chocolate pudding. Oh, whatever.
Now you're shitting on the buffet at Wendy's.
I miss the buffet at Wendy's.
Bring it back.
I
There
miss
was
the
a
buffet.
Bring it back.
buffet at Wendy's.
Oh, yeah.
They used to have
They had a
used-
salad bar.
They used to have the
They had a
salad bar.
It was a salad bar.
The salad bar, but it's a buffet. But it's a salad.
It was a salad bar.
Salad bars are untouchable.
It was a
We
good.
were talking about the Primo Pasta salad bar. Do you guys remember that?
Oh yeah, Primo Pasta
Or me and
in
you were
Plastow,
talking,
dude.
or were me and you
It used to
talking
be-
about
Yeah, I didn't
that
mention the
earlier?
Primo Pasta.
You know what Cumbies is going all the way up 125? Before you got the Cumbies on the right in that area, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like a fucking pet store or something like that. I don't even. Yeah. But it used to be this place called Primo Pasta. Bam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Primo-
We're telling you the
Yeah,
bean dip,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, the bean dip.
That fucking bean dip.
The salad bar was
Dude, buffets used to be
untouchable.
the fucking. Imagine that
They were
buffets
everywhere.
don't even exist anymore. They're like
You know what,
nowhere.
another
China
good-
buffet that was in Haverhill. I used to fuck
the
with
China
that all
buffet
the
not
time.
there?
When
No,
I
it's
was
there.
21,
Yeah, it's there.
in Haverhill.
Is it?
China buffet?
The
China
one by the
Blossom?
Dunkin'
Whatever
Donuts?
fuck-
By Texas Roadhouse?
Plastow line.
Well,
No, I'm talking about. The one that freaks me out is the one
I'm talking about that one.
when you go the fucking. It's like if you go in 125 north coming out of Haverhill, like before you get to the bridge. Remember where like Brothers Pizzas was?
Yeah.
That fucking horrible place. You ever
Yeah,
go?
that was
Plaza?
that was China buffet, and I used to go there all the time.
Oh no!
When I was
went there one
21,
time, I was like,
I used to go
Went there, I
there,
was like, never
and I would
again.
get Mai Tais and
That's where the photo
pay.
came from. They used to own Brothers Pizza.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
really?
people. The Asperjanises.
yep.
Great family.
Good people.
Dude, what about Hungry Traveler had a good fucking buffet too. In
So
Salisbury.
buffets are awesome, but so
What is this
you,
conversation?
You also have been opening
I love food.
for some pretty big comedians as well. Like you're doing pretty good locally, right? I mean, like is you hitting the Boston scene? Like how did like
Yeah.
obviously you started this social media campaign and then it grew into a pretty fucking cool career in comedy, which like I think a lot of people want to do, right? Like I see it like you are the guy, right, who
not funny.
should be fucking writing, but
1,000.
when did you realize that? All right, so I'm growing this good social media. Like, when should I take that next leap into being like a fucking comedian, where I'm gonna get on stage, take that risk, and kind of just start that career?
Like about a year ago. This time, yeah, I haven't been doing it for very long.
But how do you love it? Do you like and how much fucking effort and time does it take to really actually develop?
It's pretty
these?
much like where most of my focus goes nowadays. Like the social stuff kind of like comes easier now, and I put like a lot of my effort into
the writing.
stand up and writing
Yeah,
jokes. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I've opened up for Will Noonan.
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
probably
well,
the
I'm
most-
real good friends with Will.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, he's a good
he's
dude.
the absolute best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so he was supposed to come on the show one time. Where's
Yeah,
where's he at?
he's still gonna. He's still gonna. No,
Yeah,
I've
he's-
shot a lot of a few commercials with him.
Yeah,
He's-
I'm sure.
And yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's that's pretty awesome, dude. So, like, where's the next show that you're gonna be at in this area?
So I like help run a club up by Killington, Vermont.
okay.
That's
It's hard to make it up there, but
yeah. No, oh yeah, shows down here. I'm not. I have a show in Boston in May.
it's
but,
coming. So you got a local show in May
I
though.
can't. It's announced on Tuesday. It's not my show, but it's a show I'm on. But it's like a big show in Boston.
Sick.
And then I'm at Hampton Beach next week.
Are you really?
Really?
Where?
Where?
At some bar.
Charlie's.
Charlie's.
Yeah.
I know
Right when
Charlie's.
you enter. Yeah, right on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good. I think it's a good place.
Fucking great spot.
Yeah.
Is
They got
that
a lot
the
of
old?
TVs.
Yeah.
It used to be a nightclub of some sort.
Yeah, wasn't
Like
it
right where the
Stacey
split
James?
is?
Yes.
It was Stacey.
Okay.
Stacey
All right.
James.
I won a karaoke.
Yes, that's
I
what
won a
I'm thinking
karaoke contest there one time,
Of course you did.
and I got a free
the
lobster dinner.
downstairs had a pretty good karaoke scene going on down there, didn't
I
it?
sang Chris Isaac "Wicked Game," and
Do they
boy,
still have the? Do they still have the cage upstairs?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
the cage.
Yeah, it was like a
Like a
dancing.
batting
Yeah,
it was
they
like
used
a
to have
go-go
like the
dancing
go-go
cage.
dancer cage.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah,
No,
they definitely had that.
They
at
did.
one point.
they did, and all the slutty girls. They weren't. They weren't necessarily
Wow,
hot.
Dan.
They
It
weren't
is
necessarily
Hampton
hot.
Beach.
But they thought they were in that
They
cage.
look your fucking hand, bud.
They definitely.
They look like a couple of WWE wrestlers.
What day of the week are you in Hampton?
Next Wednesday.
next Wednesday.
Might be difficult, but maybe I can make that.
Yeah, I mean, I
Might
want.
be difficult.
Yeah, like he's got such.
Yeah, I have. I
I wouldn't come to that one.
No,
Unlike
I'll
you.
tell- I'll
let us know what's
yeah.
going down, and we want to come.
You know, it's not a show, but if you want to like go to like something good in Boston, Capo.
Yeah,
on
Capo. Yeah,
Wednesdays
yeah.
is always fun. I try and get in there like twice a month. It's just like kind of best of Boston, like booked mics.
We'll host that.
Yes,
Will runs that.
I've
Yeah.
seen them do that a lot.
Yeah.
Capo.
Capo.
Capo, whatever.
Capo.
Cape,
It's like
whatever.
an Italian restaurant. In
Food's great
Southie.
too. Food's great.
The Italian.
Boston or is it outskirts of Boston?
No, it's in Southie.
Yeah, it's in Southie.
Yeah.
It's
Italian,
Capo.
Southie?
Remember the Capo?
Capo.
it's in Is it Charlestown?
No, it's in South.
I'm surprised he doesn't.
Italian restaurant in Southie?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's like elegant too. It's like
I'm already not even.
No,
I'm
it's
telling you right now,
it's
the
a
food's
cool.
great.
It's a cool little vibe in there. for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, they have they have a whole. It's a
the
dinner.
whole place
10 years
smells
in
like
Southie, I've never heard
pasta.
of it.
Never heard of Capo?
Bro, that's
Yeah.
It's right on the main drag back.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have the dinner club, which is where they do the comedy shows.
Yeah.
yeah. I've gone a couple times. It's
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
good.
they have a whole dinner club downstairs
How
that
far down are we going down Dorchester Ave or West Broadway?
It's Broadway.
yeah.
It's on West
Bro,
Broadway?
this is right. Capo's is
It's right
right,
next to
in
Lincoln's.
all of it.
I was gonna go up
next
one night,
door
but I
to
didn't have the
Lincoln's.
fucking testicles. I was
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
shitting my
right
pants.
next door.
I went to Lincoln.
Lincoln's great.
So you know where this is. It's right there.
Probably
It's
stopped
like
there,
right
never
there.
went past it.
Lincoln
And it's
Tavern's
beautiful.
great.
It's all.
Yeah, it's not like it's
it's
more
nice
a
inside.
restaurant.
Great burger.
I was in my mid-20s. I wasn't going out to
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fine dining.
Right.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's been there for a
It's
long
not,
time.
it's not fine dining,
I
but
wasn't going out to find dining.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Michael, so you spend any other time in any penitentiaries or
No, I don't want to go back there.
No.
Don't want to go back there. But I did, to switch gears here, as I was talking to you guys before, I just got off the phone. Tommy DiNucci, he's going to be on the show at one point too.
I'd love to see Tommy.
I just booked a pretty cool role with Chaz Palminteri's in this film.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did.
Sonny,
Sonny, yeah. Sonny's in it.
From
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I play one of his cronies.
You're a badass?
Yeah.
So what are you're gonna wear like a jumpsuit?
I'm probably gonna don a jumpsuit.
You should wear some kind of jump. If you don't wear a jumpsuit in the movie, it'll be a
Well,
bit
and
sad.
I believe it takes.
big hat.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mike,
definitely.
you
I
should
believe,
see-
I believe
put
it
that
takes
into
place in the
contract.
60s. I just have a pig hat on.
Michael has some premier jumpsuits. I'm surprised he's
I
not
would have
wearing
worn
one
one for
currently.
you, but I.
Next time.
Yeah. I'll wear one to the show, and I'll just sit in the front and just stare at you. No, yeah. You gotta have, I'm at that age. You gotta have a couple jumpsuits in the closet.
I don't.
You don't
think
look like a guy that
I'm
would.
not a jumpsuit guy.
Yeah, you don't look like a guy who would have a
I think I have about 5.
Yeah. Oh,
He's like,
no.
you know, I
But
don't
he
think I'm
also
a
did say
jumpsuit
earlier
guy.
today that he couldn't pull off your glasses either.
That's true.
No.
And I don't know that like
immediately look.
I'll
like a
pull you
serial
glasses
I'm not
off
saying
right
I
now.
You
couldn't
wanna wear them? You want to try them on?
Yeah,
real
I'll look
quick?
like a
Hey, you looking
serial
to pull those
killer.
off, Dan?
There's no
What?
prescription involved there.
yeah.
He just wears them to wear them.
No, there's a prescription here.
No, I mean, buddy, like you
don't
needed
matter,
them.
you do.
Like if you needed them,
Yeah,
I'd
man.
say like, yeah, you look good in them.
You all look a little farther away.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking blind.
I would say if you didn't need them, or if you needed them, I'd say you look great. If you don't need them, just give them back to Mike.
I am nearsighted. I cannot see more than 3 feet in front of me. It's fucking-
I don't see color.
That's definitely like those are very in style.
well,
Eyeglasses. You look
if
very
there's one
hip.
thing, if there's one thing I do have, it's style.
Nice.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
He's got style.
I do not.
He's got a style all his
Doesn't
own.
have grace.
I just wear t-shirts.
All
and
style,
flannels every
no
day.
grace.
Yeah, no,
Huh?
you're definitely unique.
Yeah, I'm a unique guy.
You're unique, and you have
When you wake up in the morning, do you like talk to your plants?
Yes,
Do you really?
you talk to
Yes.
your plants.
What do you say?
I tell them I love them.
That's all you say?
I say I love you, girls. Have a great day.
So all your plants are female.
You know, they just did a.
Jurassic Park?
Did you hear about this study on plants?
If it helps
they
them
can
grow.
hear you coming home from the day.
Really, they're nice
Yeah.
to you. Like that.
They can sense you up to a kilometer away.
All right, so
it said.
proven.
That's amazing.
Proven science. Proven science.
Just heard this on the news.
What?
Like
That makes me feel great.
Yeah, no. There's
know you're coming.
There's
I can't
a
wait to
lot
go home
more
now.
to plants
So
than
true.
we know
I,
about.
I heard this. Yeah.
There's so much more to plants than we know about. So they proved in like the
fuck you,
80s,
vegans.
the whole like talk to your plants thing. This has been proven for a long time. Like if you talk positively to your plants as opposed to talking negatively. Bro, no, literally.
You idiot!
Literally, they've done
Who
the
did
science of plants that had the same light, same water, same everything, but one of them was talked to positively and one of them was talked to negatively. The negative plant looked like shit, and the positive plant. This is real.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Dude, I'm
This
telling
is
you right
real.
now,
It's 100% real.
Nobody says anything mean to me, and everybody shits on Michael. What's going on
Think
here?
about it.
That's why I look the way I do.
Whether that's just like energy you're putting out there or whatever it is, this has been proven for like 40 years.
Every morning I
Like,
tell him that.
It's a known
You
thing.
Talk to them like more than just the morning.
Oh yeah,
No, but he's got like telepathy.
dude. If I'm alone all the time,
What are we talking about?
dude. I just well, I first of all, a couple of them have names.
For real?
Yeah,
What are their names?
Esmeralda is my big aloe, and Calpurnia is my giant zeze.
Calpurnia.
Calpurnia is Shakespeare. Esmeralda is I don't know.
Incredible.
I just got a plant today. I got a chocolate Fernelli pepper plant.
Love it.
Ferrelli?
I feel
forget
like
what
you
it
have
is.
the
Chocolate
spirit
something.
of like a 70-year-old wino.
Dude, there are times when I'll even talk. I'll talk to them like they're people. I'll be like, "Do you know what happened to me today?"
Let's not.
I'd be like, Esmeralda, I just got out of Massac. Can you take it easy? Dude, have you seen my fucking aloe?
Bro, I've ripped you out of bed.
That's true.
Imagine he has the adverse where the plants are yelling at him.
Bro, I bought this aloe plant. I'm
He
not
has the
kidding you.
negative-
Sometimes I have to go to Groveland, and I go down Summer Street, and I always
Just see if I'm.
slowly travel past your fucking...
What are you doing in
Dude,
Groveland, Phil?
I'm in a window with my bathrobe open, just fucking drinking wine. Yeah, hey Phil.
Naked.
Yeah.
A young Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Fucking no. Yeah. There's Calpurnia, Esmeralda. That's the.
What are you doing to your fucking
What's
eye?
going on with you, dude?
What are you
Itching
doing to
my
your
eye.
fucking eye? Why is your hand shaking, you fucking weirdo?
There was a lot of movement there.
I'm just itching my eyeball. What the fuck?
You look like you turned vibrate on your arm, and you just went.
There was a lot of movement.
I'm with you. I didn't see anything weird.
All right.
All right, two other people. Two other people with me saw
If you
it.
were my fucking
says
plant,
you were fine,
I'd
you
throw
were
you the fuck
fine.
outside.
Well, I'm not going to grow.
You're good. You're
very
good.
well.
Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Anyway,
This is every Thursday.
Incredible.
dude, it's becoming a burden, but also like a burden that I love so much. You guys are definitely my favorite part of the week, and I have a lot of great parts of my week. I really do. So I'm
I
so.
don't.
Frank's basically miserable until he gets right here.
Jerking off is not his favorite part of the week.
He's got the belt.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He's right. He's always right on the cusp too. He's always like, oh.
Actually, well, Michael is definitely the. If anybody is,
I always
choking
defeat my.
themselves
I'm like,
out
why
while
can't I
masturbating-
finish? It's because I passed out.
If anybody dies like Kill Bill, it's gonna be you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you.
And you know what? Whatever.
Kill Bill.
No, you never seen Kill Bill?
What?
So
Not any.
do you know how he died though, right?
What?
Kill Bill didn't die
Don't
from
tell
the.
him how he dies.
No,
What
but he
the
didn't.
fuck?
No,
I'm saying
this is
no,
real
no,
life.
no. Kill Bill didn't die from that. He died because he choked himself masturbating.
David Carradine did,
Yes.
who played played Bill.
All right.
He was masturbating
I didn't know
and-
where you're getting at.
No. So the actor that played
this
this
is
is real life.
Yeah, this is how he
The
actually
actor
died
that
in real life.
that played Kill Bill, they played Bill in Kill Bill.
That's the guy from Mortal Kombat, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
he was.
yeah,
He
exactly.
he died with a belt around
Wait a
his
minute.
neck, masturbating.
You're kidding me.
I don't think David Carradine was in Mortal Kombat.
He did.
That's why.
He was.
No.
He was in the original.
Nope. That's Christopher Lambert.
You sure?
Either way.
Yeah, he's too good.
You just mix a white guy with an Asian guy.
What was it? What was he?
David Carradine is famous for the show Kung Fu.
I was just saying it. I'm high. You know what I'm
How? I don't know how that's possible.
saying? To masturbate and
Because, like, you're choking
some point-
yourself.
have you ever had
You
a
pass
you ever had a
out.
space monkey?
Release. It would release, right?
No, but
like
it's a
you're
belt.
creating tension, and then
Because it's a
Yeah.
belt. You fell forward.
Dude, that's a good cum.
I've never
He died doing what he loved.
He died doing what he loved, and you can't fault the man for that. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to say. Like for me,
We
like
listen, we
I have
don't judge.
absolutely
I've never
no
listened to
problem
that.
breathing
I don't
too
know.
hard while masturbating. Like if I'm like after, that is fine. I don't need to not breathe.
Tie a fucking noose around you to come.
Yeah, I guess when I think about it, like I'm already a sweaty pig who can't breathe.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
at the end, I'm like, "Towel me down, woman."
Right, like
so, like,
I'm over here like give me the oxygen mask,
fucking
and
hog.
then I'm happy. Like that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, I
throw-
can't imagine that.
Dude,
No,
throw-
but
throw a
would you
gas
masturbate with an oxygen mask?
You're putting me on to something.
I'm just saying.
You're
Do you know how
making
much
me think.
energy you would
You're
come?
making me think. You're making me think.
I'm just saying. Well, have you ever just tried regular oxygen from a tank?
I've
That's
never
great.
even
It's
tried.
pretty awesome.
I've never
great.
tried normal
I
sex.
almost bled out twice from my dog attack.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
it was an
No, but I'm just saying oxygen tanks when you're not attacked by a dog, super
it's a weird,
sick.
it's a weird high.
It's
blissful
dude, it's
thing.
high.
Yeah, it's.
Go,
Bing.
I'm pretty sure it's like triple or quadruple the normal amount of oxygen.
I'm just
you
saying,
would
if you
normally
have a
get,
hookup
so-
on any oxygen tanks, I'll take one.
Yeah. Oh, you know what they do sell? They sell like fucking canisters of air, like
Oh,
Walgreens.
okay,
You get,
dude.
like,
Yeah, but those are fucking. I'm not. Those
it's like
don't
menthol.
count.
You go.
Those don't count. I'm talking about the real deal Holyfield where I
Dude, you just go-
I turn the knob. I want
just
the one where I turn
oxygen.
the knob and it.
Nanas.
And if someone
Nana's
has
oxygen
matches
tank.
in the room, we're all dying, kind of thing.
I want the
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
I want the.
yeah, it's like this.
If you got.
Oh yeah, dude. That was my
anybody's got the
grandmother.
hookup on oxygen tanks, Nana. I'll have
My
one.
my grandmother's like, I got emphysema.
I
I'm
had
like,
an uncle in Liverpool that was, it was my dad's uncle, whatever. He was my great uncle, and he was just like dying from lung cancer. He didn't give a fuck anymore. Sat in a recliner, watched his favorite shows, oxygen tank, just cartons of cigarettes on his lap, just all day.
With an oxygen.
This was your
tank.
uncle?
My dad's uncle, my great uncle.
If you're on an
I
oxygen
wanna
tank,
meet
and
him.
also ripping butts
no longer
all
alive.
night long.
you're
Oh,
a, you're a,
it's
you're a, you're a
Oh,
champion.
it's explosive. That's what.
You're a true champion. if
You're
you're
a
doing
champion. Like that sounds that
He was like, I'm going out how I want to go out.
unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Dude,
That's the balls you have to have for that, to accept that feeling, to go, fuck
My grandfather died of lung cancer, and he would fucking, I'm telling, like a butt, and when he's done that one, the other one's coming up, and he's lighting it, dude. And there he is, like,
That was the champions that they had in the 80s, and we just don't have those people anymore.
Bring it back.
You know, if you're going to die because you want to.
Can we bring
know-
smoking cigarettes back
You
indoors?
would love to smoke cigarettes.
If we
Dude.
could smoke indoors.
I just
Wasn't
miss
that
the days
long
of going
ago.
to like the nines and then the smoking sections here and then the smoking
The
section.
last I remember locally was Denny's, Salem, New Hampshire.
yeah, with the weird petitioned glass.
Yeah.
No, Denny's.
Couple
Denny's.
panes of glass.
Yes.
You're like,
Yeah, but Denny. No, when they started getting rid of it, the last hold on in the area was Denny's, Salem, New Hampshire Denny's, and we were coming back from like UNH, and I was going to Salem because that's where my cousins lived, and we'd show up at whatever time, fucking
Bro, a grand slam in a parliament?
4 or 5 a.m. and they'd be like,
it out in the
do
fucking-
do you want smoking or non-smoking? Oh, fuck, give me the smoking, motherfucker.
Well, you know what they used to do is they'd accept the fines. Because New Hampshire outlawed it, but like certain restaurants.
Yeah, they're
would
like,
just-
all right, whatever.
Fuck
They'd
that.
make more money accepting the fine.
dude, you
Because they
can,
could sell all those
dude, you
people
can
coming
still
in.
rip butts at the VFW.
Oh, yeah. Private clubs are great.
Private,
Yeah.
private, still,
Yeah.
Knights of Columbus,
Yeah.
you can still do
I
it.
grew
yeah.
up in the Sergeant Club in McMillan.
Well, these cigar bars now.
The
they're
Lafayette
opening
Club
up.
in Lawrence, dude.
Walk in, just fucking.
Yeah, it's a lot more
Dude, you can-
difficult than
you light up a
think
butt.
it is to be able to
Dude,
do
you,
it.
I agree.
A lot of them
dude,
are
you light up a
grandfathered
butt, you
in
have a fucking pickled
licenses
egg.
and-
There's one in Manchester.
There's one in Wyndham that just opened up. I heard that's pretty
That's
nice.
New Hampshire, though.
Bro, the
I know.
Wyndham restaurant.
Mass
what I'm saying,
doesn't.
it's
Mass doesn't have any of that.
No, but I'm talking about
Mass, you're either grandfathered in or you're
Can you
not.
smoke in casinos now still?
No.
Even that, huh?
No.
I used to love going to Foxwoods. Just
Yeah, you should be able to smoke in a casino.
I mean, it's a casino.
right,
Like,
right.
Casinos, strip clubs.
The amount of
like-
oxygen that
They
they
pump
pump in
that
there,
too, yeah.
I promise you, if fucking 75% of the people there were smoking cigarettes and you're just walking through,
I wouldn't even
it's
know.
probably better air than you're breathing right now.
Yeah.
The
so
way
much
there
movement.
Keeps you awake.
It's just oxygen
fine.
pumping constantly.
When we went
I
to
love going to the
when we
casino.
went to Biloxi,
Going to
we
Foxwoods is
could
probably
smoke
one
down
of my
there.
Favorite things to do.
It's so fun.
Yeah,
The
Fox was good.
clubs, the food, just all night.
Mine's going to church.
Jesus
I
Christ.
love when they ring the bells.
I like when they walk around with like incense.
That's
Well, that's only on special
yeah.
occasions.
You're just
so
you're just a fucking pedophile, you
you're
weirdo.
not going much.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, guys.
I watched it
time.
on YouTube live.
Sometimes you just don't know where this night's gonna head, and it just always ends up back where.
But it was fun.
Frank's probably a pedophile, and Mike's definitely a serial.
Definitely not a pedophile.
Mike's a serial killer,
Yeah.
and fucking Phil's just cool. And
Why does he get just cool? He talked about hitting his children earlier.
he did talk about getting his children,
I didn't say hitting. I said giving a little spank.
little spanking.
He said, "Spare the rod, spare the child."
No, you guys are probably all genuinely. Good
Sorry,
people.
that's a.
Yeah,
I-
we're all fucked up.
I think like you probably in the end are probably good.
I guess.
And like 10 years, we'll see where the fucking footage takes us. I have no idea.
I'm watching it from jail.
Yeah, my jokes aren't. Gonna
Because
be-
Shower.
These could land great today and then completely
I did
not be
kill
so
those
hot
10
in 10
people.
years.
He's like, now I got another guy to fill my canteen.
Yeah.
But
send you some.
but you guys,
was funny.
I gotta say, I really do enjoy spending Thursday with you guys. Phil, you're awesome. Frank, you're amazing. Michael, you're the man. And Zach, thank you so much for coming all this
Thanks for
way
having
down
me.
to
Pleasure.
Newburyport, Massachusetts. We got it when we're in our new studio. Like we're in the temporary right now, but when we're set up, I really, really, really want to have you back.
like it.
It's gonna be fucking sick. It's gonna look fucking amazing.
This
So
is cool. It gets better.
it's gonna be fucking amazing. So definitely need to have you back. You're killing
Hold on.
it.
Quick shout out.
What?
Michael Bernier. We love the fuck out of you.
Dude,
Thank you
Michael
so
Bernier,
much. Thank you
enjoy
so
your
much.
life.
Legit.
The dude is the fucking man. Always there for us. Always has been.
Literally has always held it
since day one.
Since day one.
Since
Literally
day one.
day one.
Always
Michael
held it
has
down.
held it down for us the
Always.
whole fucking time.
Always.
Thank
always
you.
been there for us and is a real fucking dude. Love you, bro.
He's not even here. He's
not even
in
here.
West Virginia.
yeah.
And here we are.
Or west.
West of the river from Virginia, which
yeah.
cuts off the rest of Virginia.
Offering something. We definitely have a long-awaited fucking crossover show again because you guys are the shit. So we'll definitely have a crossover show as soon as we're in our new studio, or even if maybe we're here. I don't even know.
We
but
can figure
we'll
it out.
We'll probably actually we have guests, but we'll figure it out in the new studio. Thank you so much, Michael Bernier, and Offering Something. You guys for hosting us. Love you guys. I'm your boy Danny Jones. We'll see you next week. Peace.
This podcast was horrible.